C'est parti. C'est parti. Oui, vous me direz hein, si ça va pas en termes de sous-titres. C'est parti. Donc attention, sujet sensible.
Hi Mum, I'm not going to make the virtual quiz tonight. Yes, I know it's your birthday and we do it every year. And I realise that it starts in a couple of seconds. Yes, I'm an adult now and I make my own choices. And I shouldn't be petrified of telling my mum how I really feel. Hi, Uncle Marcus. I didn't expect to hear from you.
Hey, kid.
Listen, I'm really sorry that I missed you at the family meeting last week. Work had this big case, and I tried to tell them that it was my last chance to see you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Je vais mettre ça un peu plus fort aussi. Hein.
No, but I really wanted to see you before you went back to LA. I've not seen you in so long.
I'm sorry, too. More than you can possibly believe.
What's up? Did something happen at the meeting? I mean, other than the We Hate Marcus Club shouting at you about how they could run the business better than you.
Yeah. Something did happen. And that's why I needed to talk to you, Abby. I need your help.
Yeah, of course. Anything, you know that.
Je peux quand même les mettre en plus grand, je pense. Hein.
What do you want me to do?
I need you to investigate a murder.
Oh, this is a prank, right?
I wish.
Murder? Who's been killed?
Faut que je la remette plus haut?
Me.
I don't understand.
I've been poisoned.
Ah non,
Abby, I'm dying. And it was someone at the family meeting.
The family? No. No.
My doctors have confirmed it. It's the only possible time it could have happened. Someone who was at the family meeting poisoned me. I don't know who, and I don't know how. But they did.
But can't they treat you? Can't they?
They don't know what the poison was. They're working on it, but they can't start treating me until they know.
Well, there must be something that they can do.
I did a lot of hard living in the 80s, kiddo. My body ain't what it used to be. And if they were to treat me with the wrong thing, that could kill me. Sorry, kiddo.
How long?
How long have I got? They say it's hours.
This can't be real.
That's why I need your help.
Oh, la petite barre de vie de l'oncle Marcus.
Find out who did this tonight.
Me? No, I can't. I mean,
Aïe aïe aïe.
how?
On a la presse, hein. Déjà on sait que ça va jouer là-dessus.
Everyone's gonna be there, Abby. You need to question them. Find out who in the family wants me dead.
What if they find out what I'm doing? What will they think?
Abby, I'm dying. Who cares what they think? Let me ask you a question, kid. Why are you working in law?
Because Mum, the family, they
Ah, la pression de la famille, voilà.
decided
Voilà.
that that's what I should do.
Exactly. And if you weren't part of this fucked up family and you weren't still looking for their approval, what would you be doing?
You know what?
Yeah, I know what. I just want you to say it again to make sure you haven't forgotten.
I want to design games.
So you need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family like I did.
Well, you didn't shake them off too well if one of them's trying to kill you.
Okay, you got a point there, kiddo.
Shit.
La
Mum's
mama.
calling me.
Don't answer it.
Alors attendez, hop, on va mettre juste... Oh là, un arbre généalogique, qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire? Taille des sous-titres, je vais les remettre comme je disais, en un peu plus grand, voilà. Enfin, un petit tour dans le menu pendant qu'on y est. Donc oui, PMU, alors je suis pas sûr que le fait de faire du sport empêche les gens de t'empoisonner et de mourir empoisonné. Peut-être qu'après tu peux plus résister au poison, certes. Alors, des preuves, comment ça? Vous pouvez accuser une fois que vous avez assez de preuves. Ah ouais, on peut pas piffer direct, quoi. D'accord, bon, on n'a même pas vu tous les persos. Ne nous gâchons pas la surprise. Et l'arbre généalogique, d'accord. On reviendra dessus tout à l'heure, quand on aura un peu plus avancé dans la partie. Ah oui, alors attendez. Trouver le poison, trouver la preuve, trouver le coupable. Ah, on peut administrer des traitements de cheval derrière. Oui.
Come on, Abby, ignore her, please.
On va répondre. On va répondre quand même.
Sorry.
On a la pression, on a la pression, on sait.
Hi, Mum.
Any particular reason you're making me wait on my birthday?
Ouh là là, ça
Sorry,
commence
Mum,
bien vraiment.
I'm just getting ready.
I don't ask for much, Abby, but I do ask that you respect the family. Family is everything to me. As your grandfather, God rest his soul, used to say, there's me and there's you.
And the family's the glue.
Ah, you remember it. Well, I suggest you start acting like it.
Yes, Mum.
Hurry up.
Bonne petite relation mère-fille quand même, hein.
Wow, you're right. You really needed to answer that.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You
Ah,
can
j'ai
do
hâte qu'on
this.
voit la galerie de personnages tous stéréotypés au possible.
You know what makes
Ça
them
va être
tick,
chouette.
right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here. Listen, I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby, find the poison, find the proof, find the killer.
Est-ce que vous avez déjà vu le jeu pour certains? Est-ce que vous avez déjà suivi une run du jeu? Quelque part. Ou fait le jeu peut-être même.
I just don't understand why there always has to be this big song and dance about Flick's birthday.
This isn't just about me, June. It's about us, the family. Spending
Je pensais qu'on pouvait
quality
cliquer pour
time
changer la caméra
I'm
maintenant.
sorry we don't do the same thing on your birthday. Not sure anyone really remembers when it
Je
is.
pense que ça doit être juste le speaker
Hi.
qui sera en plus gros.
Abby,
non, même pas.
is that the big entrance you made us sit around for?
Sorry, Mum.
Right, now we're all here together,
Mais on voit bien le petit jeu du confinement quand même, hein. Chacun chez soi avec sa petite webcam.
considering what day it is.
Well, we're all here, aren't we? What more do you want? A bloody parade? Want me to pull some fireworks out of my arsehole?
I thought you'd be thanking me, June. Perfect excuse for a drink. What's your reason every other day of the week?
You girls are as bad as each other.
Pull your camera down.
That better?
Merde, la grand-mère.
I think we should all sing Mum happy birthday.
Oh, Lottie, don't be so crass. Happy birthday's so bloody depressing. I don't even like the phrase.
C'est naze, mais ça
You
me
know
fait
what they
rigoler.
say in the Basque region? Soryanak Zuri. Isn't that delightful?
Can everyone hear me? Great. Now listen, I actually think that birthdays are a really good time to do a little bit of a privilege audit, you know? Really take a look.
And that's why they invented the mute button.
Super famille.
So, where's Bradley the bedroom boy?
Bradley, Her Royal Highness Auntie Felicity requests your presence. So do you want to get your pallid features in front of a webcam?
Oh, nice of you to dress up for the occasion, Bradley. So don't you want to wish your auntie Soryanak Zuri?
I don't know what that is, but I mean, if this is about your birthday,
If you say one syllable about birthdays just being a day closer to death, I will mute you like I muted your brother.
Très joli t-shirt, effectivement.
birthdays are though. Signposts pointing towards.
Et il y a un chaminou aussi, Titlini. Chaminou.
Let's get on with the quiz before I mute you all.
Hasn't anyone got something nice to say?
Ah, bien parlé.
What?
Sur le drapeau, au fond.
Oh, Abby. Completely forgotten you were there. Anyway, now down to the first order of business. Whose turn is it to ask the first round of questions?
Il n'y a pas tous à la fois.
Well, fine. Well, we'll have to pick someone. Who hasn't done one recently?
Me?
Not you.
Abby, come talk to me a second.
Donc c'est pas nous qui gérons l'interface.
Boy,
Ok.
they can't even pretend to like each other for 5 minutes, can they?
I really don't think I could do this.
Look, it's only asking questions. You know them. You just need to figure out how to get them talking. All right, and start simple. Just go back in there and see if you can figure out whose round is first. It's just like gathering evidence. Just give it a shot.
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? This part of East Africa
Je sais pas ce qu'il fout, lui, mais...
amazing, but 4G isn't a strong point. All I'm saying is I might cut in and out.
Well, I'm not going first. It's my birthday.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby. Or if you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first?
No.
Well, how about nobody goes first, and then we can all just fuck off to bed.
Bon, on commence à sortir nos petits carnets hein, pour... Ah voilà, oui, c'est vrai que ça fait ça, les jeux comme ça. Ça s'arrête un peu sèquement. Ou sèchement, comme on veut. Alors, à qui on parle en premier? Ah, il n'y a plus le... Si, on peut. C'était qui Toby? Alors, excusez-moi, c'est que... Ah oui, Toby, ok, c'est le survivaliste, là. Le potentiel survivaliste, on va dire. Ok. Donc, Lottie, la tata bourrée ou Toby. Ah bah, ça commence fort, hein. Bon, allez, prendre dans l'ordre. Allez, on va parler avec Lottie en premier, je pense. Ah, la tata bourrée. Il est dans la chambre à... Pareil à faire croire qu'il est en Afrique. Oui, peut-être. Ouais. Oui, mais après, on peut comprendre que vu le contexte, ça fasse chier un peu les... Enfin, ils aient pas tous envie d'être là. On va tenter le hardcore direct si tu veux, Gessiel. Tout de suite, la tata qui picole. Allez. Let's go. Bon. C'est nous qui sommes allés la voir, donc on va lancer la conversation.
Hiya, Auntie June. I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been?
Remarkable. Of all the conversational starters in the English language, that's the one you plump for.
On a bien fait.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask about...
Bah, c'était un très bon choix. Parfait.
That was a disaster.
I've had worse conversations with June. When I was 12, she cut up my shoelaces with a pair of scissors in front of me. And I was just sitting there thinking, I hope she stops at the shoelaces. Maybe try something different next time.
I'm not sure if I want a next time.
Voilà, c'est ça.
Try, kiddo. For now, come on.
On commence tranquille, mais ça va se débloquer.
Oh, I can't stand this.
En même temps, on sent qu'elle est pas très à l'aise dans cette famille non plus, cette pauvre jeune fille.
Lottie, you can go.
I haven't prepared anything.
The next words out of your mouth better be yes, mum, or so help me God.
Yes, Mum. Oh, okay, I know. I've got like a live Q&A next month with Studio Magazine, so you guys can help me prep.
Just ask a fucking question, Lottie.
Okay, everyone pick your teams, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to...
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Effectivement, sûrement des histoires d'argent dessous. Hein.
Are you okay?
Allez, on perd du temps là, on perd du temps.
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Bah, perso, moi je choisirais plutôt la grand-mère. Hein.
With Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Même si elle capte rien, au moins on va laisser les... Voilà.
What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have
On est plus dans le mood de la mamie quand même.
everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
Je trouve.
Started it.
Moi, je trouve. Hein. Non, mais la tante, on vient déjà de se prendre une méga... on a déjà fait un méga flop avec la tata, donc voilà. Non, moi, on va prendre la grand-mère. Hein. Ouais, un petit Lily. Hein.
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
I'm okay, thanks, Nan. How are you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same as usual. How's work, love? Met anyone recently? When am I seeing you next?
Question.
Ah oui, bah les questions de mamie, quoi.
We'll finish our chat later, love.
I was recently interviewed by fashion icon Janny O for her YouTube channel. In that interview, I bravely revealed my biggest fear. What is it?
Crikey. Well,
Oh, merde.
she used to hate spiders, didn't she? Or was that you? Actually, and now I think of it, that might have been Bradley. Which one of you was petrified of geese?
Lottie is definitely scared of spiders, but she's kind of had this weird fear for a while
C'est
about
Jessie, elle, en fait.
going bold.
What a silly girl.
Although I don't know if she'd admit that in the interview. Or in this quiz.
I wish she was more like you, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much.
Alors, les araignées ou plutôt de devenir chauve? Oh, très très joli arrêt sur image de la grand-mère. C'est parfait. On a quand même la petite confirmation que les araignées, c'était vrai, a priori. Et que le devenir chauve serait plus récent, mais... Ouais, hein, les araignées. Jessie, elle ne nous contredira pas sur cette affaire. Hein. Et devenir... Les deux sont terrifiants. Et imagine devenir... Imagine les deux en même temps. En plus. Attends. Hop. Petite ASMR café. Hop là. On va dire les araignées.
Let's go with spiders.
The correct answer is spiders. Oh,
Gagné.
actually, it's
Bravo.
really hard for me to talk about this.
Oh dear.
Question
Ta-dam.
2 is, in that same interview with Janny O, she asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be kind of easy for some of you, but I guess I'll figure out who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Oh dear.
Ah oui, bah oui.
Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Ah. Est-ce qu'on essaye d'inventer un truc ou est-ce qu'on va parler d'autre chose? De noyer le poisson? C'est compliqué. Peut-être éluder, parce que comme ça on passera peut-être un peu moins pour des cons. Je me dis. Peut-être que c'est le bon move. De toute façon, on ne peut pas savoir objectivement. Donc... Go inspecteur. Qu'entends-tu par go inspecteur? Flop. Plutôt sur le repas alors, non? Ça, on ne sait pas faire autre chose. Hein. Voilà, les preuves, on n'en a pas. Ah ouais. Juste jeter un coup d'œil à ça, mais oui, ok, on a juste les années de naissance en fait. Ok.
Nan, can I ask you something?
Of course, love.
So the answer is being interviewed by Janny O. What else could I say? She is an icon.
What happened at the meeting the other night?
Oh, on n'aurait pas piffé, hein.
This family loved to
Soyons honnêtes.
like her.
Did you notice anything different?
Well, I've never seen your Auntie June drink so much. And that's saying something. She seemed far more anxious about the meeting than she normally is. I don't know what she was expecting. I mean, your mother was planning to tell Marcus that she wanted to buy him out. But before everything started, June said to me that it was going to be the end of the road for Marcus. She can't have thought he'd give up his share in the family business that easily.
Okay, I still don't have question 3 yet, so just like, I don't know,
Oui,
chill.
on a le petit. Il y avait marqué
Was there
preuve
anything-
trouvée.
Mostly arguments, like usual.
It was a bit of a disaster, to be truthful. Your Auntie June knocked one of her huge
Dans le carnet.
candles right into Marcus's lap. awful smell it was. Don't know why anyone would want that in their home. She must have to light another candle to get rid of the stench. Toby threw his drink over Marcus to put the flames out, but it didn't work. So your mother had to throw another drink over him. Thankfully that worked. But then Marcus said he burned his hand. Fair play to Lottie. She was the quickest to react. She got a cold cloth and put it on the wound, and Bradley got some painkillers for Marcus. Don't know what we'd have done without those kids.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, question 3. I recently modelled in the publicity campaign for which product?
Gosh, any ideas, love?
Yeah, I think it's this makeup brand. Well, sort of. She's been spamming her followers with emails about it. I signed up to a mailing
Un
list.
petit peu de dropshipping, hein. Ça fait mal à personne.
Little bit, yeah.
Lottie keeps trying to make me get an email.
Tonton Marcus.
I'm not falling for it. This bald bloke on BBC One keeps going on about how the internet is essentially a giant scam. What was the question? Something about makeup?
J'aime beaucoup, mamie. Bon, on va répondre la marque de cosmétiques. Parce que la grand-mère, elle va virer complotiste, ou pas? Non? Avec Internet. Moi, je dirais bien la marque de cosmétiques. On va juste jeter un petit coup d'œil au tableau d'épreuves, là. Parce qu'il disait... Oh, attendez, comment ça? Vous pouvez appuyer sur E. E. Ah oui, mais c'était June. C'était avec elle. Voilà.
I've never seen your auntie
Ah, on
June
revoit le petit
drink
extrait
so
vidéo.
much. And that's saying something. She seemed far more anxious about the meeting than she normally is.
Ok, donc ça nous donne ce genre de petit indice comme ça. C'est bien. Ça résume pour nous. Parfait. Allez, répondons la marque de cosmétiques, je suppose.
I'm pretty sure it's called Dark Genie Virtual Eyeshadow.
Virtual? What does that mean?
Basically, it's kind of like a filter that you pay for, and you superimpose your photo with this eyeshadow, but it doesn't really exist. Well, except for as this virtual brand. Anyway, it makes you look like you're wearing this, like, glittery, magical eyeshadow.
Sorry, Abby, you've lost me.
I think I lost me too. Shall I just answer it?
Mais ça a l'air d'être la moins pire, petite Lily, quand même, sur les 8. Hein.
The answer is Dark Genie.
T'as raison, PM, je me suis fait la remarque aussi.
Trust me, it's the future. I can wear whatever
Wow.
I never have to wash my face. And everyone on my mailing list is entitled to 10% off their first purchase.
Ah bah alors,
Offer ends
ça vaut le
this
coup.
month, so hurry quick.
Shall I get some?
Question 4, guys.
On est pas mal quand même avec Lottie.
Recently DM'd me for a hookup.
What's a hookup?
I really don't want to say.
Sex thing, is it?
I'm not sure if this is a clue, but he was staying at the Hilton and he asked me to meet him in his car. Apparently that's like his thing.
Lottie, do you think this is at all appropriate for a family occasion? You think your nan wants to hear this?
I don't mind. She's only young. Let her have her fun.
Allez.
Behaviour is unbecoming to our family, Lottie. No one's saying you're not entitled to a sex life, but you shouldn't be shouting about it.
Your mother's just jealous, Lottie, because her sex life's about as active as the surface of the moon.
And you're just batting them away, aren't you, June? You've probably dried up down there.
Girls, you're embarrassing yourselves now.
Eh mais non, mais je dis pas le contraire.
Someone else can have a go. At least I tried.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I thought we made a good team.
Bah ouais, je trouve aussi.
Lovely talking.
C'était un bon choix, mamie.
I don't hear much of the grandkids anymore. Well, apart from Toby, he's been phoning me a few times
attention.
recently. Funny thing, he barely says a word, but I can tell by his voice he's been crying. It's like he wants to say something really important, and then he just asks me how I am and says bye. Hope he's okay. You'll tell me if he says anything to you, won't you, love?
Yeah, of course I will.
Well, I best pop to the ladies' room before it all starts up again. Bye, love.
Bye, Nan.
Je devrais peut-être me remettre en bas de l'autre côté, comme ça vous verriez quand il y a des trucs de preuve.
Again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun. Mum, literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
No, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for
bah oui.
God's sake, you two. If I have
Rien à
to
voir.
listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Mais effectivement, ça veut pas dire que la mamie, elle est cool, que ça peut pas être elle. Pour l'instant, on n'exclut personne.
It wasn't all meaningless. Plus, I have some news that... Oh!
Oh là là, et ça va vite un peu là, la descente.
That could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down to 3 possibilities.
Ah.
So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Bah, le polonais. Bah, ça, c'est Poutine. Ça, c'est un coup des Russes. Ah. Donc, avec mamie, on a découvert 2 preuves sur 3. On a raté la première. Probablement à cause de la question à laquelle on n'a pas répondu quand on a éludé en parlant du repas. Probablement. Mais bon, c'est pas dégueulasse quand même. Avec le thallium, il perdrait ses cheveux. Ah, tu es bien connaisseuse. Peut-être que ce serait toi alors. Peut-être Lily. On n'a pas trop d'autre choix que de continuer.
So I'd rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. Look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class? I shall perform a piece of music.
Ah, super.
One of the classics.
Gold. Spandau Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin. Actual geniuses.
Un petit blind test.
Geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone player's tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's tastes mature with age.
You're right. And you have aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform a recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece. Or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune then.
Yes, Mother, if you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly explain what's going on to a slightly senile old woman over a dodgy internet connection. I mean, it's one of my favourite things.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well, come along then. Let's get it over with.
Niminy piminy, niminy piminy. Brrrr, brrrr. Millicent millipede multiplied majestically. Millicent millipede multiplied majestically.
Bon, là, il faut qu'on choisisse quelqu'un d'autre avec qui faire équipe. Toby, Lottie ou Bradley. Putain, là, il n'y en a aucun qui va être terrible, je pense, entre celui qui fait croire qu'il est en expédition, Lottie, et Bradley qui est dans sa pio. Ah, je sais pas. Avec Toby, tu dirais, toi? Ouais, moi, je serais parti sur Bradley, mais écoute, on peut le tenter avec Toby. Hein. Ah, c'est vrai qu'il a eu peur, t'as raison. C'est vrai que Mamie nous a un peu aiguillé sur lui. Tu as raison, Titli. C'est vrai que ça pourrait être un moyen de... Ouais. Oh, bien vu. Eh, vous êtes des sacrés bons. Bravo. Bien vu.
Hey, Abs, you cool? Great. I'm going to be leaving a lot of this quiz to you, yeah? We're still in transit here. This is vital work. We can't stop. We've got to build these schools. And we can't risk coming across any of these militias either. And they're not the only danger in a place like this, you know?
I wish there were more people like you, Toby.
Ah, me too, Abs, me too.
Is everyone listening?
Attention. Cette tête.
Can't hear that. Sorry, Abs. Sound keeps cutting out. Can you whistle it back to me?
Ah bah oui.
Okay. I think
Passage de l'angoisse.
Can't help you. Sorry, Abs. You got this one, yeah? Look, I don't want to lose this quiz again, so I'm counting on you.
Ah ouais, mais on fait quoi? On répond bien ou on lui demande si ça va? C'est quoi? C'était l'hymne à la joie, hein, si je dis pas de bêtises. On va pousser... Ouais, hymne à la joie, ouais. On pousse dans la direction de... On se demande si ça va, quoi. Alors, on poursuit, on approfondit l'enquête. Ce serait pas plutôt du mal à la jouer, oui.
Everything okay, Toby?
Oh, yeah, there's just an old man on the road. He looks in pretty desperate shape. I'll tell the driver to give him a bottle of water. Ooh. 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 Oh, I dread to think what would happen to these poor people if I wasn't out here risking my life to help them, you know?
Ah! Faut qu'on continue, faut qu'on continue. On s'en fout des questions de musique. En même temps, est-ce que ça interrompt juste pour nous ou est-ce que ça interrompt pour tout le monde? Ah, c'est ça qui est piège. Ou est-ce qu'on peut continuer à faire semblant? Pas simple. Pas simple. Hein. Allez, on va interrompre le quiz.
We should stop the quiz. You should go and help him.
I don't need to.
Mum, sorry, can we just pause the quiz for a second? Toby needs to go and help
No,
someone.
Abby, it's okay. It doesn't take 3 people to
What's
hand the
going
guy a
on?
bottle of water.
There's a man in the road.
Auntie Felicity, it's all taken care of. The driver's gonna...
Oula, un message anonyme qui nous dit que...
What are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Oh, he's
On a
just
chié, on a
trying to
chié.
show off.
I'm not showing off.
Ignore
I'm saving
him.
lives.
On a chié, on a chié. On reprend, on reprend.
Can't leave it.
I'm not leaving him. Oh, thanks, Abby.
Well, how long's he going to be, Abby?
I don't know.
Why do I even bother? Someone else do around. I'm not risking a vocal strain for any of you.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Laisse la souris en plein milieu, désolé. Si tu tiens à la vie, arrête de poser des questions.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or. Oh my god, I can't do this.
C'est peut-être l'oncle, le Marcus directement
No,
en
I
fait.
can't. I told you.
Abby!
Peut-être.
Oh, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
Uncle Marcus?
Bon, il doit y avoir quand même plusieurs fins, hein, donc pas sûr qu'on arrive à avoir le meilleur résultat sur une première run. Hein.
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Le tonton mid-bar, eh oui. Oh là là, bah alors là, zéro. Zéro. Là, zéro. Là, c'est pas bon. Là, c'était pas bon. Oups.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now. But listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, will you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well, you say worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
You ever speak to my daughter like that again, and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument. Cool. Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys.
Voilà, il faut qu'on... La maman ou la tata, quoi.
Felicity, look, just give me a chance, and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
Bon, on part avec la tata ou avec la maman, pour changer? On va pas repartir sur la mamie. Sous le sourire content de Toby. Moi, je tenterai la maman. Je tenterai la maman. Quand même. Allez. La maman.
How's it going, Mum?
How do you think?
Good.
Bad. Very bad. This quiz has been a disaster so far.
Ça, c'est vrai.
But I'm getting to the end of this round no matter what.
Well, it's just nice to do something on your birthday.
Is it?
Well, none of us would be here if it wasn't for you.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, listen up, guys. We're doing what I like to call empathy scenarios. It's kind of quiz, kind of a workshop type thing. So
Ah,
I'm gonna
super.
give you a scenario, and you can score points by how well you empathize, okay?
That doesn't make any
Excellent.
Show me the empathy.
Hey.
Okay, first scenario, picture this. Imagine that you're humble people. I know that's a pretty hard ask for some people in this family. So, you're humble people. You've lived in the same tiny fishing village your entire lives. And you're facing the twin threats of globalization and climate change.
Is that it?
I think so.
What's the question?
Remember, guys.
À brûler le capitalisme, hein.
Looking for empathy here. Points.
Je
for
crois.
Empathy.
Oh, how am I supposed to just conjure up empathy?
I have no idea.
Is it a charades type thing? Are we supposed to act it
charade?
out?
Yes, Mum, that must be it. You're a genius.
Well, if he wants a performance, I'll give him a performance. But if I humiliate myself and Toby still makes me lose this bloody quiz, empathy. Nodding. Is that empathy?
Merde.
I think so.
Ah. Bon, là, le choix est pas ouf. Parce que pour moi, discuter avec Toby, il va juste repartir sur son délire de... imagine. Voilà, c'est lui qui fait les questions, c'est lui qui fait le truc. Donc je pense qu'il va repartir dans son jeu. J'ai envie de tous les crever. C'est compliqué. C'est vrai qu'il y a un passif familial un peu chargé. C'est vrai. C'est vrai. Mais peut-être que la maman, tu vois, on va aller dans son sens et elle va nous lâcher un petit truc là. Je le sens bien. Oui, elle aime bien être flattée. Et sachant que si on fait de la merde, on peut refaire une run derrière. Hein.
You're going to be awesome at this, Mum. You're an amazing
Aura le temps.
actor.
I know. Although why Toby can't just do a normal bloody round, I don't know. He's been all over the shop recently. Well, mentally, I mean.
Oh, really?
Ah, voilà, on va avoir des
He's
infos.
off his head at the meeting. I overheard him talking to himself in the toilets.
Voilà.
You have to do this. You can do this. I mean, it gives me no pleasure to say this at all, but I do worry that he might be hitting the source, like his mother.
Relate to this. Rising sea temperatures mean the fish you seek have moved further away from the coast into dangerous waters, unsaleable waters. Your livelihood is literally abandoning you. How does that make you feel? Come on, really exist as these people.
Fine.
Le problème pour l'instant, c'est que on n'a que des choses sur Toby.
Oh my God, Mum, are you okay?
Ah. Oui. Est-ce qu'elle est vraiment en train de jouer la comédie et les pleure? Est-ce que selon vous, elle le fait exprès? Hein. Bon, allez se joindre à la maman. On a de l'empathie quand même, on n'est pas des monstres.
Oh no. I'm never going to see fish again.
Ah.
I just hate fossil fuels.
Non, merde, c'était pas...
Abby, what on earth are you doing?
Wow, Auntie Felicity, that
Yes.
that's actually really patronising.
Donc voilà.
These people are far braver, have far more resilience than you could ever imagine. They would never give up. They would face any danger for their families, for their way of
Ça va
life.
pas te donner d'indice,
Let's
je
mix
pense.
things up and bring this a little closer to home.
No. This is supposed to be a quiz, not a fucking TED talk. Either ask a proper question or go snog a tree.
So let me get this
Oui,
straight.
bah oui.
What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for
Allez,
Hilda, the
hop là.
fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz?
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I am doing a proper...
Non. Allez hop, ça dégage.
This family gets weirder every year.
Was anyone being weird at the meeting?
What a bizarre question.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just wondering.
Well, it wasn't exactly a normal evening.
What happened?
Why are you so interested all of a sudden?
No, I don't know. I just really like talking to you, that's all. Just making conversation.
One thing sticks in the mind. Bradley. He
Aha.
asked me if I'd seen a couple of little bottles. I assumed it was something to do with those horrible figurines that he paints. You know, the goblins, women with ridiculous breasts. I told him that any suspect liquids that had gone missing in that house would have gone straight round his mother's bloodstream. Of course, he completely ignored me. Told me that if I found them, not to touch them. And to find him and let him know.
That is weird.
Anyway, let's get back to the quiz.
Enfin des preuves sur quelqu'un d'autre.
I need to tell you something. Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar, Abby. I always hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps I should let you. Either you'd realise what it was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking about?
You really don't see it, do you? He's paranoid, Abby. Deceitful, always painting himself as the good guy, the victim. A few years ago, he thought a business partner was trying to kill him. He was sent all these threatening emails, anonymous emails. Wouldn't surprise me if Marcus was the one writing them.
What?
He went mad. He bought a gun, bought a guard dog. It was all bullshit. Completely in his head.
No, I don't understand.
It's all an act, Abby. Don't get sucked in.
Les infos commencent à arriver petit à petit.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please.
Qu'est-ce qui va
We
nous
had more
sortir comme
time, I
justification?
could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time, Abby.
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me this story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying!
Mais à trop crier au loup. Non, mais il est déjà presque mort et on a eu que dalle comme info, quoi. C'est fou. C'est pas possible de le faire en une seule fois.
Look, Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
Ouais. Ah oui, mais bon, là, on est obligé soit de tomber dans le panneau, soit de lui faire confiance. Mais bon, le problème, c'est que il n'y a rien qui nous permet de faire un choix éclairé, en tout cas. Il faut qu'on choisisse un des deux juste sur notre instinct. Bon, on va être sympa pour la première, on va lui faire confiance. Allez, on est quand même là pour ça. En plus, on a quand même une famille de merde, on pourrait suspecter que quelqu'un ait vraiment envie de le tuer, mais bon.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. So, listen, I think I managed to get some useful stuff from Mum. Are you okay?
How many spiders do you see on my hand?
What?
Just answer the question.
I don't see any
Tout va bien.
spiders.
Fuck. Shit, did you see that?
No, I
Fucking crow in here. Ah! It's going for my eyes.
I can't see anything. There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The hallucinations have started then. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
Oh. Oui. Oh, on a tout trouvé. Oh, bravo, GG. Alors là, bravo. Alors, Toby se parlait à lui-même aux toilettes et Bradley avait perdu des flacons. Là, il joue à 200%. Bah, attendez. Je me permets juste une mini pause. Je vous laisse un beau plan chaise. J'arrive. Donc là, tu trouves pour toi, Flop, que tonton Marcus joue 100%. C'est possible, c'est possible. Là, c'est possible. Vous avez vu Bah pareil, Titli, je l'ai vu, mais il y a longtemps. Je l'ai vu Enfin, je l'ai vu qu'une seule fois. Bon. Ben, on continue alors. Hein. Mais on n'est pas beaucoup avancé, surtout le cast féminin en tout cas. Hein. On n'a aucune info sur la maman, sur la tata et sur Lottie, quoi.
I better get back in there then.
Wait.
Et à mon avis, on n'a plus beaucoup d'étapes de quiz pour trouver beaucoup d'infos qui nous restent là. Hein. C'est vraiment très court pour le coup. Allez, un petit coup de sang là, qu'on rigole. Petite Valda.
What is it?
I'm out of time. No use pandering to their egos anymore, kid.
Ah, il a pas l'air en forme hein, depuis le début, mais enfin, par rapport au début.
You want to save me, you gotta find the truth. Good luck, kid.
I guess this is it.
C'est une très bonne question, Titli.
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you, I can do it.
This quiz has been enough of a disaster so far.
Oh, let your sister have a go.
It'll be chaos. Look at her.
She's just had a couple of drinks. No harm in that.
A couple of drinks. She's had a cellar full.
Look, nobody has anything ready, but I do. I have questions. Lots and lots of questions.
Can I team up with you, Mum?
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this.
You are going to play nicely, aren't you, June?
Of course I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Alors, est-ce qu'on essaye de partir vers Bradley? Parce que c'est le seul avec qui on n'a pas encore fait équipe pour le moment. Histoire de disperser un peu nos preuves. Et en plus, on a cette fameuse histoire de petits flacons manquants. Qui, à mon avis, ne sont pas des petits pots de peinture pour figurines, je pense. Mais c'est compliqué. Et ensuite, pourquoi est-ce qu'il n'est pas à l'hosto? Bah oui, ça c'est une bonne question. C'est une bonne question, parce qu'on pourrait très bien lui parler. Enfin bon, après, il y aurait la prise en charge et tout, donc il nous parlerait peut-être pas comme ça, mais peut-être qu'il arriverait à survivre.
Bradley, what do you know about poisons?
Nothing.
Bradley?
I don't.
Un peu direct comme question, non?
Question 1. Which one of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars since then.
Ah. Est-ce qu'on insiste sur le poison ou est-ce qu'on essaye de discuter et de faire en sorte que... Ah! J'ai peur que insister, ça le bloque. J'ai peur qu'insister, ça le bloque, alors que discuter, bah... Est-ce que c'est pas comme ça qu'on apprendrait quelque chose? Je trouve que l'approche... Bon, alors tu connais quoi un poison? C'était peut-être un petit peu trop direct. Même si tonton Marcus, à mon avis, c'est plus qu'une affaire de minutes. Allez, discutons.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah, she'll never forgive you. You can answer it or what?
Fine.
So the answer is Abigail. You should have known things are only going to go downhill from there. Question 2.
Bah oui.
Who poisoned my parakeets when he was a child?
Is this you?
Look, I didn't think they'd die. It was an experiment.
Ah!
Okay?
I should have remembered
Ça
this.
plaide pas en ta faveur, ça.
Before.
What?
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you take like a million.
Là, on va peut-être insister, par contre.
Abby, what are you talking about?
You know.
No, what?
I know you know.
So the answer to that particularly tricky brain teaser is, of course, Bradley, my son. He's
Oh,
such a
putain.
joy to be around.
Abby, I need you.
Oui, on sait.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now.
Prends les 3.
I need you to pick one.
Oh putain.
Okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens. Just choose. Please.
Moi, je vais faire confiance à la spécialiste. Hein. Moi, j'écoute Titi.
Dimethylmercury.
Okay, kiddo. Okay. See you on the other side.
Suspense. Et si c'est ça, merci Prétette.
No.
Ah non, là, tout va bien, là.
Marcus! Marcus!
C'est pour nous faire croire qu'on a raté ça. Non, 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 non.
Marcus!
Ah, si. Ah, si. Oups, la boulette.
No. No.
Il bouge encore, là.
I'm gonna find out who did this.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
I won't let you down again.
Oh là là, la dernière, 0. Putain, ouf. Waouh, alors autant, sur celle on a trouvé des trucs, c'était pas trop mal, mais on fait quand même 2 fois 0%, quoi. Bravo, bravo. Ah oui, vous n'avez pas assez de preuves pour accuser qui que ce soit. C'est vrai.
Well, where the hell have you been?
Alors, notre petit épilogue.
If you did it,
Abby, are you okay?
who did it?
Abby, explain yourself.
He's dead.
Ah, c'est possible, hein, Titi.
Dead. Who murdered Uncle Marcus?
Mais dans ce cas-là, j'aimerais bien qu'ils disent rien là pour qu'on puisse refaire une partie et enquêter un peu plus.
Calm down. No,
No, they
one...
did, Nan. They fucking did it.
Abby, cut this out now.
Who's the fucking murderer?
Right, that's enough. I warned you once.
You fucking bastards! I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Eh ben, on n'a peut-être pas la good ending. Je pense que non. Mais ça arrive vite la fin, hein, ça arrive vite. Hein. Bon, on va repartir pour un tour, hein, de toute façon. Que ce soit bien clair. On en veut plus. On se serait cru un dimanche chez... Eh oui, mais... C'est la maison d'à côté, presque. Ouais, c'est très très juste en temps pour mener l'enquête. Hein, je suis d'accord avec toi, PMU. Ça arrive très vite, quoi. On a fait 4 rounds, 2-3 questions à chaque fois, et c'est plié, quoi. Ça me paraît un petit peu juste pour... Alors, de mémoire, je sais que le jeu il a été critiqué dans Silence on joue. Et je me demande si c'était pas une remarque qu'ils avaient fait. Ou qu'en fait, bah, sur le premier truc, t'es obligé de piffer et de pas savoir, et que c'est en refaisant que bah, petit à petit ça va se construire. J'espère que l'accumulation de preuves se fait de partie en partie. En tout cas, parce que si c'est pas le cas, oh, ça me semble hyper compliqué. Ou alors il y a qu'une seule solution pour arriver au bout, quoi. Mais... Allez, bah écoutez, je vous propose qu'on relance ça. On va regarder quand même côté preuves, alors. Alors, voilà, bah justement. En commençant une nouvelle partie, vous garderez toutes les preuves trouvées jusqu'à présent. Si vous souhaitez supprimer toutes les preuves et recommencer, vous pouvez effacer votre progression dans les paramètres. Ah d'accord, ok, j'avais pas vu, ok. Les petits symboles, c'est les symboles des personnes pour savoir de qui provient l'indice, en fait. Donc ça, c'est de la mamie, hein, je crois, la chouette. Il me semble, ça c'est la maman. La chouette et la maman aussi. Donc bah, il va falloir qu'on fasse le jeu en repartant avec d'autres personnes, quoi. Hein. Pour l'instant, le sang, on n'a pas trop vu, hein, le suicide non plus. Hein. La violence psychologique, certes, mais... on revoit l'introduction. Non, on va passer directement. On va passer.
You need to shake them off,
Voilà.
Abby. This whole rotten family, like I did.
Well, you didn't shake him off too well if one of them's trying to
Ah,
kill
vous
you.
pouvez maintenant passer toutes les scènes, c'est ce qui est marqué derrière moi.
Kiddo.
Alors, je propose que le deuxième, on se le refasse comme ça, parce qu'on va quand même essayer de faire des choix différents sur certains trucs, et on verra si on se refait une troisième pour aller fouiller les derniers trucs.
Come on, Abby.
Cette fois, on va pas répondre. Ne pas répondre.
She knows how to leave a message.
Voilà. On prend l'autre choix.
See? Wasn't that so hard?
That felt weird.
You know, your mom gave me a big pitch at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the family. I told her Dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands. I just kind of thought they'd wait a few years.
They would never.
You don't know that, Abby.
Ah.
Look, I've been having a lot of research done recently for my autobiography, and this family has got secrets, believe me.
Ah oui, mais ça, on se doute bien, mais toutes les familles ont un secret. Ont des secrets.
Before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this. I believe in you, Abby. You know them. You know what makes them tick, right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here, listening. And I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby. Find the poison.
Oui, bah oui.
Find the proof. Find the killer.
Voilà. Donc, maman voulait que le reste de la famille achète la part de Marcus. Ça, on nous avait pas montré qu'on avait loupé un truc tout à l'heure. Bon. On a bien compris que de toute façon, le tonton, il est pas très désiré dans la famille. Hein.
Probably speaking with Lottie, Toby. If you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first?
No. Well, how about nobody goes first, and then we can all just fuck off to bed.
Est-ce qu'on essaierait pas... alors Toby, pareil, on a plein d'infos sur lui. Est-ce qu'on essaierait pas Lottie? Parce qu'on n'a pas eu beaucoup d'occasion de lui parler pendant la première partie. Donc peut-être que ça peut être... quitte à faire des choix très différents, autant essayer de partir sur des choses sur lesquelles on a vraiment zéro info, quoi. Après, c'est peut-être pour avoir très peu d'infos sur tout le monde et pas suffisamment pour nous permettre de trouver la bonne solution à la fin, mais... Allez. Donc la petite étoile.
You okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks, babe. So, did you go to the meeting?
What?
The meeting? The one that was at Auntie Jean's house?
Oh, the family business thing. Yeah, I went to that. Oh my god, so much drama.
Really, what happened?
Des infos.
Mum is raging about it. Before you came on, she said she didn't want to talk about it. And then she went off on Uncle Marcus for like a solid 5 minutes. Honestly, if this quiz doesn't go smoothly, I think she's going to actually have a meltdown. Like, she's so embarrassing when she's like that. I'm like, calm down, take a seat, keep your wig on.
A plutôt peut-être questionner sur le repas, du coup, alors. Ah non, sur sur ce qui s'est passé. Là, on sait que la maman, elle a un petit peu une dent contre le tonton, mais questionner sur le quiz, je suis pas sûr que ça nous aide à grand-chose, mais encore une fois, on peut pas trop deviner. Mais le repas me semblerait pas une mauvaise chose. Ça me semble. Bip. Bilip.
So why was Mum so
On pousse un peu.
upset? What actually happened at the meeting?
Oh, babe, too much. You had to be there.
Well, can you tell me what I missed?
You know what? I think I'm just going to tell Mum I'm going to go first. If she has to wait any longer for this quiz to start, I think she might actually have like a genuine...
Eh ben, raté.
See you back in there, babe.
Ça semblait le bon choix, mais je me suis fait avoir.
Something? God, that was really bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, that wasn't so good. Maybe try something different next time, but that's okay. You learn from it. Right? Come on. Hey, come on. The quiz is about to start.
Ouais, on verra.
Here we go.
Yes, but Lottie, this is my birthday.
Yeah, and the questions are for you.
Un peu là, sur le coup, ouais. Tu feras un autre choix la prochaine fois, hein?
Lottie.
C'est vrai, il y avait un peu de ça, je pense.
Blowing smoke up your arse.
Ce qui est un petit peu dommage, c'est qu'on sait pas trop la quantité d'infos à la fin de la partie, ce qu'il faut trouver sur chaque personne. Mais bon, c'est le jeu aussi, on ne saurait pas dans la vraie vie.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Tu feras le speedrun sur la troisième, hein, s'il faut.
Team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teens?
Yeah,
Alors, avec qui on part cette fois?
I need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ab.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started.
Avec la mamie, on a loupé qu'une info, mais bon,
Attempt to make things fair.
on a loupé une info sur les 3.
Avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
On sait au début que c'est la mère qui a commencé à gueuler, à se plaindre pendant le repas de famille, mais c'était chez la tata.
You better go pick a
Du coup,
teammate.
prendre les deux.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into
On va aller avec la tata, parce que la tata, on l'a pas... C'est pareil, on l'a juste eu au début et on s'est fait rembarrer direct.
Started it.
Alors que la maman, on a vu un petit peu avec elle et elle nous avait donné des infos sur Bradley. Donc, tentons avec June.
Okay, ready? Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently described my debut track as thick, but what is the track called? Or is that too easy? No, I think it's okay. Let's start easy and see how we go.
Oh, I completely zoned out of that. What was the question?
What is Lottie's song called?
Oh, songs from a strangulated cat.
Ah oui.
Ballad of a teenage narcissist. Actually, I do know what it's called. She's rammed it down our throats enough times. It's called Vibin' It. What does that even mean? Sounds like a massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Là, c'est pareil, hein, autant lancer une pièce. On a une chance sur 2. C'est vraiment pas... Il n'y a pas de déduction, il n'y a pas de déduction possible de ce qui se passe, quoi. On est vraiment sur... Voilà. Ce sera mon meilleur argument. Expliquons.
Well, a vibe is like a sort of a feeling.
Don't patronise me.
Sorry, I thought
Just
that...
ask the question.
Ah bah c'était pas la bonne réponse, hein.
My first track is called Vibin' It. Not a single wrong answer there. Clearly a lot of fans on the floor tonight.
Your sister,
Ah, si,
is
ça arrive.
an asshole.
Ah non, ça on savait. Ok.
Who does she get it from?
Question 2. Capsy loved my
Raté.
track so much. He had me guest on his latest song. What's it called?
That's something foreign, isn't it? Asian. The word's Asian. Just put that down before we run out of time. Asian. That's good enough.
C'est chaud. Alors, alligato ou je me souviens plus. On a déjà foiré notre premier indice, hein. Mais j'ai peur que si on lui dit c'est alligato, elle nous fasse un petit truc un peu condescendant encore. Mais pour l'instant, je me suis tout le temps planté. Donc je sais pas trop. Ah, et je m'en souviens pas non plus. On va dans son sens, alors ok.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is.
I said put the Asian word.
Okay. Asian word.
The answer is arigato.
Bloody shit.
Can't believe Abby didn't know that one. She shares the link every time I post it.
Wait a minute, you knew the answer.
Yeah. Well, now Lottie said it, it
Wake
does...
up, Abigail. I am not going to lose this quiz because of you.
Sorry.
I wish you had been at the meeting.
Ah, ah. Non, attends, c'est peut-être pas la mauvaise...
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't your precious Uncle Marcus tell you?
What?
He burnt his hand. Poor lamb. Well, I burnt his hand, accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Well, I had a little stumble and I knocked
C'était la bonne,
my
en fait.
candles, which landed on Marcus, and straight away his jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that, so it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money that man makes, he will never not be a cheapskate tight-ass. Anyway, Toby claims he was just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink right in Marcus's face, nowhere near the flames. So then your mother threw her drink on him as well, which did put out the fire, which was...
Ça, on l'avait eu, hein, cette
Marcus
info-là.
started wailing like a girl about his hand. He was in agony. So Lottie ran in with a wet rag and started rubbing it all over his burns. It was hilarious. So then your nana got
Hilarant.
involved and started bandaging his hand, and then Bradley came in with some painkillers, and the fun was sort of over really then, which was sort of sad. But, you know, if it had been just me, I'd have left him to it. But he did look like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards and forwards again. Very entertaining.
Question 3. According to a recent poll from my fans, what is my greatest strength?
Oh, right. Now, so this is the bit when she starts bragging about her singing voice, isn't it?
Actually, I think Lottie might think greatest strength means something else.
Like what?
I think she means her eyebrows.
I mean, why are we even playing along with this? These aren't questions. She's just manipulating us into giving her praise and compliments. It is pathetic.
Alors, oui, je suis d'accord avec toi, Flop, sur le côté gameplay où bah, on fait des choix puis on voit ce qui se passe, quoi. Donc, c'est pas une enquête dans le. Voilà, au sens premier du terme, on va dire. Mais. Bon, après, voilà, un dimanche après, on va se laisser porter par l'histoire, c'est pas très grave, quoi. Mais oui, je suis d'accord avec toi. Il n'y a pas de logique dans ce qu'on va décider de faire ou dans ce qu'on va choisir. Je sais pas si les autres jeux Wales Interactive sont dans ce style-là ou pas. Je ne sais pas. Alors, la voix ou les sourcils, plutôt. Moi, j'irais bien vers les sourcils, comme ça. On va un peu à contre-courant de ce qu'elle dit, et peut-être que, voilà, cette fois, ça serait le bon choix. Tout à l'heure, on a cru qu'on n'avait pas fait le bon choix, et ça s'est bien retourné, finalement, Tite Lily, tu vois. Et là, je me dis, peut-être qu'en allant dans son sens... Donc là, allez, on va partir sur l'inverse. Ça aurait été bien qu'il y ait une chose d'énervement, affinité, qu'on apprenne qu'un tel, il faut le séduire. Ah oui, c'est vrai. C'est vrai. C'est vrai. Ça aurait pu aider un petit peu et nous aiguiller sur certains trucs, mais... Après, les personnages sont assez stéréotypés pour qu'on comprenne un peu dans quel cas ils sont. Hein. Mais bon.
The answer is obviously my eyebrows.
Ah bah voilà.
Which is worse than I thought.
I was really surprised when my fans said that. You know, I was like, what about my legs or like my teeth or my eyes? And they were like, oh yeah, we love them all too, but like it's really hard to pick a favorite. And I was like, yeah, there.
Sweet succulent hell is she
Infâme.
talking about?
Stéréotype,
Okay,
oui.
so question 4, how many times has Dad taken me to Dubai?
Oh,
Bon, bah on n'a rien appris, bravo.
waste of space. Honestly, you should have seen him run for the hills the second Lottie was born. Couldn't see him for dust. Now it's one holiday a year and he thinks he's best daddy in the world. Still, I suppose most affair babies are just forgotten about, aren't they? So, should give him a tiny bit of credit for that. But you're bloody glad he's not your dad, aren't you?
I guess so.
Oh, come along, Abigail. It is very sad that your daddy died, but it's been years now. But I just had to get over it when my daddy died. No moping about for me. And do you know the answer to this or not?
I can work it out.
Can you now?
Yeah, Lottie went to Dubai for the first time for her 6th birthday. I remember it because she was really scared, so I made her this lucky charm necklace to wear on the plane for good luck. Anyway, my point is that if she first went to Dubai for her 6th birthday, she's been doing the same thing every year since. Lottie's now 19. With a simple bit of maths...
13. Put that down.
Well, I was
Bah
going
non,
to say
14.
14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol Vorderman, are you? So just put the answer in.
Bah non, faut compter le 6. On est d'accord. Faut compter. Attendez. Ah, il s'est pas mis en mode streamer. Dip. C'est où? Crotte. Je le vois plus. Je l'ai vu passer. Hop. Bloup. Ouais, c'est 14, on est d'accord. C'est 14. On compte le 6. Évidemment qu'il compte le 6. Et oui, c'est le piège. Piège de débutant.
I'm sorry, but the answer's definitely 14.
Vous êtes fort. Vous êtes formidable.
What are you doing?
Bravo.
So, the answer is 14 times. Oh, I love it so much.
Génie des maths. Et oui, voilà.
Well,
C'est un petit succès.
I'd say well done, but I think we both know that was more luck than judgment.
Right, that's all the questions I've got. Someone else can go now.
Le souci, c'est que j'ai l'impression que pour apprendre des choses, il faut mal répondre.
You've only done 4 questions.
Thanks.
C'est le souci, en fait.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous...
J'ai l'impression que si on répond bien, bah on n'a pas les réponses. Enfin, on n'a pas les éléments. Parce que là, on va être sur un beau 25%, 0%, 33%.
Come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Avec elle, en effet. Bah ouais.
Speaking with your Auntie June is like trying to charm a rattlesnake. But I think we got some useful stuff.
Bof.
I also have some new... Oh! Oh!
Pas terrible, hein, moi, je
News
trouve.
that could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison down to 3 possibilities. So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Donc on ne prendra pas la dernière solution cette fois. Et voilà, on n'a rien découvert avec la tata. Aïe.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd...
En fait, juste je prends mes pauses, mais elle nous a raconté la soirée, mais c'était toutes les infos cumulées de ce qu'on a eu par tout le monde en fait. Elle nous a juste fait le résumé de ce qu'on savait déjà. Et c'est un peu dommage.
rather do my round later.
I can give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. No, look, I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even
Oui, c'est vrai.
a bit of class?
C'est vrai, Titi, tu as raison.
I shall perform a piece of music.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, on n'avait pas eu le coup du bandage non plus.
Gold. Spandau Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin. Actual geniuses.
You don't care about geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone player.
June, elle a l'air trop désintéressée de tout pour pouvoir faire un truc comme ça.
Some people's tastes mature.
Je peux me tromper, mais...
with age.
You're right. And you have aged.
What are we playing?
Trop aigri de la
I'll
vie.
perform a recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece, or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune then.
Yes, Mother, if you like.
Fancy being with me, June?
There's nothing I'd like more than to repeatedly explain what's going on to a slightly senile old woman over a dodgy internet connection. I mean, it's one of my favourite things.
Well, I might ask a few questions.
Well, come along then. Let's get it over with.
Niminy piminy, niminy piminy. Brrrr, brrrr. Millicent millipede, multiply majestically. Millicent millipede, multiply majestically.
On avait fait quoi tout à l'heure? Je sais plus. On avait fait avec... Sur ce jeu-là. C'était avec Toby, je crois, hein, qu'on avait pris. Qu'on a interrompu le quiz en disant qu'il y avait une personne qui avait besoin d'eau là sur la route. C'est ça, non? Ouais. Alors avec qui on part cette fois-ci? Avec qui vous voulez qu'on essaye d'en savoir un petit peu plus? Parce que finalement, on n'en sait pas beaucoup avec Lottie, avec Bradley non plus. Hein. Pour l'instant, on est un peu... Avec le Dark Emo. Ok. Tu serais Dark Emo. Plutôt Bradley, donc. Ça se tente. Ça se tente. De toute façon, Lottie, on l'a eu au début de la partie, et lui, on l'a eu une fois sur la partie d'avant. Donc finalement, on a joué qu'une fois avec chacun. Dans ton Bradley, allez. Oula.
Hey Bradley, how are you? Who's that on your t-shirt?
I've never heard of Keith Wilson Keys before.
Should I?
Yeah, he killed 6 people in one weekend. Medford, Oregon, 1997. They called him the Beaver State Cleaver Killer.
Yeah. Oh, him. He's a good one. I didn't realize.
Je sais pas si c'est une référence à un précédent jeu, ça.
On t-shirts.
No. He's not a serial killer. He's a spree killer, and yeah, you can get a lot more than this if you know where to look.
Everyone be quiet and listen carefully to the first piece. La 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 la.
Ce qui est marrant aussi, c'est que les quiz changent d'une partie sur l'autre.
I think it's Beethoven.
La 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 la.
I mean, I guess Beethoven's a pretty safe bet because it's either going to be him or Mozart, right?
La 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 la.
Bon, nous, on n'a pas la réponse, visiblement. Est-ce qu'on lui demande ce qu'il en pense de la lettre à Élise? Ah, Richard Klederman, tout ça, souvenez-vous. Je sais que vous savez. Je le sais. C'est tout. Pop. Il avait pas l'air d'être trop... Il a rien répondu, en fait. Hein. Il nous a pas donné son avis. Donc peut-être qu'il en sait plus. Je pense qu'il faut lui demander.
Shall I go with Beethoven then? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I know Beethoven died in a thunderstorm, and you can still visit his grave. So.
Ouais, cool.
Well, I'll just go for him then.
Il osait un peu de tout, hein.
Yes, a pretty straightforward one to start. That was the sumptuous Für-Elise by the magnificent Beethoven. Piece number 2. La 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 la. La 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 la. Dum diddle 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 dum diddle 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 dum diddle 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 dum diddle 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 dum diddle 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 do 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 do.
Wow. Mum.
Ah, celle-ci, je l'ai pas.
Got into that one, didn't she? Yeah, she did. Do you know it?
I don't know the name, but it sounds like one of the ones your mum played the other night. Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel worse.
Oh, c'est quoi ce délire-là? Ça colle pas, là. Pourquoi on nous demande de répondre à la question de Lottie? Bah, c'est un truc où j'ai pas fait gaffe sur les dernières phrases, là. Et si on le questionne sur le repas, c'est pour savoir ce qui s'est passé pendant le repas, mais... De savoir qu'il a donné des... Ouais, erreur sur le nom, on est d'accord. Ouais, c'est ça, hein. Est-ce qu'on lui répond ou est-ce qu'il lui demande des trucs sur le repas? Lui, c'est lui qui a apporté les antidouleurs, c'est ça? Donc s'il est chelou, il va peut-être pas trop nous en dire plus non plus. Est-ce qu'on répond à sa question? Ouais.
Shall we just guess? Yeah, I'll just guess. Let's try Buck.
Another easy one from another great master.
Ah,
That
putain.
was Mozart's Piano Sonata number 16 in C major. Talk amongst yourselves. I need a moment to consider my next piece.
How are things anyway, Bradley?
Boring, same as always.
Cool.
You want to see something cool?
Okay. What? No, come on. Oh my god. Bradley.
Bon, on voit pas la main, hein, mais...
Abby, what are you doing?
You gotta get back to the quiz.
Oui, bah, on fait ce qu'on peut, mec. Mais en même temps, on nous facilite pas la tâche.
Wait, what are you doing? Are you okay?
Does the risk of pain excite you, Abby? Like, come on. You can tell me. Don't be afraid.
Ah. Est-ce qu'il faut pas lui dire que oui, c'est quand même un peu excitant, parce que ça va aller dans son sens, mais... Au moins, c'est pas lui qui envoie le message, tout à fait. Ça, on peut le... Effectivement, Flop, t'as raison. Ça, c'est vrai. Au moins, de ce côté-là, il n'y a pas... On peut l'éliminer. Au moins, on peut l'éliminer. Alors, PMU, la voix de la justice. Je te suis.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me. Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're missing out.
Right. This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La, 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 la.
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March. It's
Ça, par contre, il sait. Là, il n'y a pas de souci.
one of my favourites.
All right, yeah. It's a good one.
La, 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 la.
That piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my fourth piece, so be quiet. No. Oh, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could spray.
Aïe, 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 terrible.
Let's move on to the next round.
Je préfère une bonne shopping.
I was surprised you weren't at the meeting.
C'est vrai.
Aren't you Uncle Marcus's biggest cheerleader?
Yeah, no, I really wanted to be there. It was just, there was this thing at work and...
You should have been there. He needed you.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him. The whole family, apart from you. I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. So after too many drinks, she starts rambling about him, talking about how he's ruined Granddad's legacy, how a company should have come to her or your mum. At once, when it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like, she meant dark web. Obviously. I asked her why she wanted to know, and she just said she saw it in a film once. And, yeah, it was the last time she mentioned it, at least to me.
Bradley, do you know something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Bradley, what? Shit.
Ah, le bâtard.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
June, c'est la tante, oui. Qui vient de remonter dans la liste des suspects, du coup, hein.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't, I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit! What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop!
J'ai l'impression que là, on va trouver encore moins d'indices que sur la première partie, quoi. Donc,
Marcus?
ouais, c'est... Là, ça commence à pointer un peu vers sa gueule, ouais, effectivement, Flop, hein.
It's getting
Right,
worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
1 sur 2. C'est pas mal. Tante June a demandé à Bradley où elle pouvait engager un tueur à gages. Ce qui, généralement, n'est pas un sujet très courant.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now.
Ah ouais, on va partir sur les petits jeux de rôle, là.
Listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Hop, pardon.
Yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, were you...
Ew!
No.
Don't let her talk to you like
Alors
that,
auprès de
Bradley.
qui on va aller maintenant faire
The other day
équipe?
you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
You ever speak to my daughter like that again, and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll like team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument. Cool. Let's just make this clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys.
Est-ce qu'on repart vers la tata?
Hey, Auntie Felicity.
Alors.
Look, just give me a chance, and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way you can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
Ça semble pas être une mauvaise piste, maintenant.
Hi.
And just like that, I've got a headache.
Sorry.
So we're
marche,
going to
Titi.
mix things up here, and we're going to be doing some of the workshops that I teach in the schools, and I'll be awarding points for empathy. Okay?
Jesus Christ. That's not a quiz,
No,
Toby.
it's so much more than that. This is an exercise where
Et
we
bon
can
goûter,
have fun
évidemment.
and learn something.
Just ask a question, Toby, like a normal person.
Yeah, it doesn't really work like that.
Toby, ask a fucking question.
You've never supported me. Oh, God, you know what? Just, wait there. You know, I knew you'd do this.
Oh là là, des preuves.
Question 1. As global temperatures continue to rise, will it lead to an increase or a decrease in precipitation?
Just say rain, Toby, for Christ's sake, just say rain. Just like his father. Complete, utter embarrassment.
Le réchauffement climatique. Une hausse ou une baisse des précipitations? Eh oui. Alors attends, faut que faut que je comble les touches qui manquent. On répond tout faux maintenant avec elle. Oui, mais c'est... On a dit on répond tout faux avec elle. Juste. C'est vrai, c'est ce qu'on s'est dit. Mais du coup, c'est quoi la fausse réponse? Attendez, hop. Hop. Moi, j'aurais dit hausse aussi. Là, ben ouais, c'est ça. Le truc, c'est que ça dépend de où. Allez, on va partir sur hausse. Moi, j'écoute PMU. PMU.
Should we go with increase?
Well, it's 50-50, Abigail. I'm sure you can handle it.
Ça, tu le dirais dans les deux cas, quoi.
The answer is increase.
Merde.
Things are only going to get worse unless we act.
Enfin, merde. Oui, non.
Congratulations, you have the equivalent brain power of a flipped coin.
Thanks.
Question 2. Which greenhouse gas traps more of the sun's heat? Carbon dioxide or water vapor?
Another 50-50. It's clearly as much as Toby's tiny mind can take. Just goes to show it can cause permanent damage having one's head permanently stuck up one's own arsehole.
Bon, là, on va partir sur la vapeur d'eau, du coup. Oui, la vapeur. C'est vrai que là, on n'a pas eu de bol sur la question d'avant. On n'a pas eu de bol. Mais j'aime beaucoup la réflexion sur la capacité intellectuelle d'une pièce, quoi. Oui. Bon, on valide la vapeur?
Well, I've got a good feeling about water vapour.
So the answer is water vapor.
Eh merde.
Bradley, my breath isn't a greenhouse gas. Please take this seriously.
You fluked 2 in a row.
Well, I'm just glad we're getting them right.
Yes, so glad.
Ah. Est-ce qu'on questionne sur le repas ou pas? Est-ce qu'elle va nous donner des petits détails en plus? La tata. Alors, je me suis tout loupé là. Là, franchement, mauvais plan, très mauvais plan. Très mauvais plan. Parce que là, pour l'instant, on vise complètement à côté, quoi. Moi, je serais tenté de dire questionner sur le repas, mais pour l'instant, j'ai tout faux. Donc, est-ce qu'il faudrait pas ne rien tenter? Et qu'elle va nous lâcher une petite info un peu en loose, comme ça. Allez, moi, je vais ne rien tenter.
Seems like we make a pretty good team.
Like a seagull and a jet engine.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watched documentaries?
C'est ça.
Yeah, I guess.
Excellent.
Well, it was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease. Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever. But if you ask me, the biggest danger frogs face is the French.
Eh ben oui.
So,
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
Ah, on va mettre les Français alors. On va mettre les Français. Bien sûr.
The answer I was looking for was disease. Abby, the French, really? This is the 21st century. We left that kind of casual racism back in the 90s, okay?
Silly little girl, did you think I was serious?
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
Sick, I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to
Elle
end. I
tentait,
don't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
Well, at least we got some points. I just want to beat your mother. I just want to see the look on her face.
Auntie June, I have to ask you about something. About Uncle Marcus.
Ça va pas être fameux non plus, hein.
Do me a favour. The next time you speak to that asshole, you tell him to stop asking questions about Daddy.
Grandad?
Yes. He was pestering your Nana about it all night at the meeting. It really quite upset her.
What was he asking about?
What you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he has a very hard time moving on. He never quite got to grips with the fact that his mother died giving birth to him. And his father, my daddy, your grandfather, hated him for it.
Grandad hated him?
Well, that's what Mummy always told me.
I never knew that.
She said even after they got married, your grandfather could never quite forget what happened to Marcus's mother. And Marcus was just a constant reminder. Mummy says that's why Daddy killed himself.
I thought he died in an accident.
No, that's just what we told other people.
Là, il y a de la révélation dans l'air.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is it?
Every night, I can hear their voices. Shouting, screaming at each other.
Who?
That's the last time I ever saw him. Just watched the back of his head as he walked out the door. Really, I could remember what they were saying to each other. He was shouting at her that he hated her. And it stopped. And I crept up to my room. I used to like looking at the stars. And I thought, Mummy would be coming up to bed, but then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake. And she had a wheelbarrow with one of Daddy's suits inside. I didn't think it was strange because well, she was always destroying Daddy's things, you know, to prove a point, to win an argument, but why would you put a suit in a wheelbarrow? Well, unless I'm just imagining it, you know, it's so hard to remember the truth, you know, and you spend so many years trying not to remember anything at all.
Auntie June, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now? Has he got aliens coming after him? Is that it?
What?
The thing you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he's a nutter. Complete paranoid fantasist. Do you know, 1 year, he thought his business partner was trying to kill him. Yes, said he was getting threats. Anonymous emails, anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he got shutters put on all the windows, surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
Bon, c'était un segment intéressant quand même. Le problème, c'est que j'ai peur qu'on ait encore pas assez de preuves pour pouvoir accuser quelqu'un. Non.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please. If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me the story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying! Look.
Bon, là, on arrive sur le dernier segment, hein, normalement.
Trust me, or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
Ah, et si on lui fait pas confiance maintenant? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Est-ce qu'on se tenterait pas ça? Juste par curiosité de savoir ce qui peut se passer maintenant? Ah. Ça pourrait être pas bête. Je trouve. On pourrait se tenter ça, hein. On pourrait se le tenter. On pourrait se le tenter. On va tenter pour voir. Allez, pour vraiment explorer le plus de pistes possibles.
I just don't know what to believe.
Believe me, Abby. Please.
I can't.
Abby, don't do this.
Sorry.
Où est-ce que ça finit le jeu maintenant? Ah. Que ça finit la run maintenant?
my god. This is like so sad.
A tragedy. He was so young.
I mean, he wasn't that young.
Lottie!
What, they're not going to show us the body? What? Could be anyone in there.
Bradley, that's enough. It's breaking my heart that none of us could be there with him.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who thinks it's pretty weird that we've let her come here after everything she said?
We've spoken about this. Abby didn't take Marcus's death very well. She's apologised for the accusations she made.
Accusations? She went psycho.
That's enough, Bradley.
Great idea.
It's not very well.
Part of me wishes I had killed him. Oh, come on, stop pretending. You all hated him just as much as I did. You can't tell me you're not just the tiniest bit relieved to see him in a box.
June, that is no way to speak of the dead. We all know that Marcus wasn't the nicest man, but has he not suffered enough? I wouldn't be surprised if all that anger that he had inside is what drove him to an early grave. So sad.
I still think it's weird she's here.
Well, at least she bothered to turn up, which is more than we can say for your brother. Where is he, anyway?
I don't know. I do not care.
Sorry for what I said. Uncle Marcus's death has hit me really hard. I know that none of you would try to kill him.
Unfortunately for you, Abby, apologies only get you so far.
Oh, they won't even show us the coffin going into the fire.
Putain, relou.
Shit funeral.
Right, I've paid my respects. I'm going.
Yeah, I've got to get back to work.
Abby, love, I'll give you a moment alone.
Fallait tenter, hein. Fallait tenter. Bah oui. Eh oui. Nick. Bon, c'était pas la bonne fin non plus, hein, visiblement. Mais on a tellement peu de preuves. Voilà, on s'est démerdé comme des manches encore. Enfin, moi surtout. Allez, on va skip cette fois, hein, les trucs. Passer. Enfin, voilà. Allez, ne pas répondre.
Come on.
Voilà, on en est là. Bien. On va accélérer un peu les choses.
And then we can all just fuck off.
Alors, avec qui on va commencer cette fois? Est-ce qu'on essaye avec Toby en premier? Allez.
Hi, Toby.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up, Abs. Traffic in these war-torn places is gonna be.
Alors, est-ce qu'on est déjà dans la deuxième manche?
You know me. I'll do anything for a good cause.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Abs, you're gonna have to repeat that.
No, I was just saying.
Matt, this traffic is crazy.
On va le remercier.
Well, thanks for still coming to the quiz. I'm sure Mum really appreciates it.
You know, most people ask about why I'm here, Abby. What are you doing in a van in the middle of war-torn Africa, Tobes? What amazing causes are you risking your life for now? You know, just the good of the planet? Giving my fellow humans a chance at a better life? Well, aren't there militias swarming through that jungle? Yes. But it's a risk I've got to take. I mean, if I don't do this, who will?
UNICEF?
Ah, shut up, Abby. You're nice and comfy there on your throne of privilege. Don't worry about the rest of the world. I mean, when was the last time you did anything to help someone else? To give without the hope of receiving, just because it's the right thing to do.
Well, last week I donated to an appeal for a little dog that needed an operation on its foot.
I'm talking about real change here, Abby. Real causes, not limping bloody Labradors.
Well, it was a bulldog, actually.
Oui, ça change tout.
What
did I do wrong?
Listen, the guy's a complete jerk. You just need to find a different way to talk to him. Don't worry about it for now, and let's just get back to the quiz.
Ah, est-ce que il y aurait
No, it's not that complicated.
un indice par
You just
personne
have to
sur
compare which
chacun
kind
des
of
membres de la
would
famille?
faster.
Genre, est-ce qu'il y aurait... ils sont 6, est-ce qu'il y a
Chance. You know,
5
you're
indices à
gonna get
trouver
some
par
right
perso?
accidentally.
Peut-être?
I don't mind going first so we don't have to do Bradley's weird thing.
Just hurry up, Lottie.
Awesome. It's just, I haven't actually thought of anything yet.
Then think of something.
Okay.
Ça, on n'a pas trop vu non plus, du coup. Mais bon.
Ooh, I know. I'm doing like a little inside Lottie promotion on Insta. A little treat for the Lot Squad.
What in Christ's name is the Lot Squad?
It's what my Insta fans call themselves. It's good, right? I came up with it.
I assume morons was already taken.
Anyway, I was
Étonnant.
thinking I might do a little quiz for my fans on there, so we can try that.
We don't know anything about your fans, Lottie, or care.
That's okay. The questions are about me, and you guys know me, right? Everyone pick your teams, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up.
Donc ça précise, hein.
Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear
Quand il y a des
anything.
choses qu'on n'a pas vues, c'était explicitement marqué.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ab.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Bon. Kiki.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
C'est peut-être les passages qu'on a vus au début. Hein.
Behave yourselves. What would your
C'était nouveau.
father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
Allez, on va jouer avec la maman cette fois.
Oh, so you want to be in a team with me? Well, at least you're not June.
Did you like
C'est
the
gentil,
present
merci.
I got you?
Remind me?
The earrings?
Oh, yes, that's right. You think they suit me, do you?
Well, I just think you look great in anything.
Okay, question one. Whenever I'm in Dubai, I go to Dimitri's chef.
On est d'accord, Pim, on est d'accord.
He does my favorite dish in the world. What is it?
What a stupid question. How on earth am I supposed to keep track of every culinary fiasco that Lottie gets obsessed with? I mean, whatever it is, it'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it? Is it trendy to eat a hedge now?
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Est-ce qu'on donne la réponse à la maman ou est-ce qu'on fait qu'on ne sait pas? Et... C'est quoi votre avis? Moi, pour l'instant, j'ai que des avis de merde, hein, donc pas évident. Je trouve. À chaque fois, on se plante et on progresse peu. Mais c'est parce qu'on ne doit pas avoir beaucoup de chance, du coup. Je trouve que notre chance sur deux où on n'a pas la bonne info, elle arrive un peu souvent. Je vais juste voir, hop, le jeu. Attendez, tac. Non, c'était pas ça que je voulais voir, pardon. Hop. Ah ouais, on n'avance pas bien, hein. On n'est qu'à 4 succès sur 17, hein, donc on trouve peu d'infos. Allez, on va lui donner la réponse.
Actually, I think I know the answer. It's a keto.
Ah ouais, bah écoute.
Ketogenic hemp and.
On va faire ça, on va partir. Ah mince, ouais, trop tard, j'essaie là.
Oh, I know, but I'm pretty sure it's what Lottie will say. Ooh.
Okay, so the dish is called humility. It's a specially prepared hemp and tofu bowl served with quinoa. Ugh, honestly changed my life.
That's
Ah,
not
t'es pas loin.
food, it's just syllables.
Well, at least we got a point for it.
You bothered to brush your hair today?
I think so.
Question 2. I've worked with some of the best cutting edge and underground designers in the world. Like Gianni O, Hieronymus Gosh,
Jesus Christ.
the Dongle Brothers. But who is my style icon?
Oh, hang on, I know this. It's me. Lottie says it all the time. We met for brunch a few months ago, and when I got to the table, she just looked at me and went, iconic.
Yeah, she said that to me a few times too.
What, you're her style icon? Find that hard to believe.
No, she said that about you to me.
Oh, yes, that makes more sense.
I'll
Ah oui.
just answer the question, shall I?
Oh, hang on, though. I know Lottie wouldn't make this the question if she wasn't the answer. Yes, let's just say Lottie. I bet she says that.
Ah, on n'a pas eu le choix.
So the answer is obviously me.
So predictable.
I'm just like, why follow anyone else's vibe? I'm just so unique. Why not channel that into my style, you know?
When did unique become synonymous with up your own arse?
Just talk amongst yourselves, guys. When I have question 3, I will shout.
Sorry I missed the meeting, Mum.
So you should be. It was the usual nightmare.
Ah, c'est là que ça va jouer. Hein.
Get to escape it. The one consolation, Marcus came off worse this time.
Ah.
I mean, I know you've hero worshipped that man ever since your father died, but he really is an awful prick.
On veut des infos.
What happened?
Oh, didn't anyone tell you? Auntie June knocked one of her foul-smelling candles right onto him. Christ knows what scent it was supposed to be. Cherry and toilet duck, it smelt like. Something chemical, anyway. And Marcus's jumper started to burn instantly. So Toby threw his drink straight in Marcus's face. Said he was trying to put out the flames. Though how you miss by that much accidentally, I don't know. So then I poured Marcus's drink over him to actually put out the flames.
Of course.
Then Marcus started shouting about Auntie June burning his hand, and Lottie came in with an old wet rag, which she said was cold, and started rubbing it on the burn. Then your nan found a first aid box and started trying to dress the wound. Bradley came in with, well, they were pills. He said they were painkillers. Would you trust anything Bradley gave you?
On tourne un peu en rond
I've
quand
got it.
même. Hein.
Okay. The internet loves me for my eyes and my unique style, but which of my special talents has recently got them obsessed?
It was only a matter of time before she brought up singing.
I think that she might mean something else.
She can't do anything else.
Well, she posted this video last week of her doing like the survival dance. It was called the shaker. You basically just shake your, you know.
I can guess.
Don't worry, Mum. Loads of people are doing it.
Oui.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby.
On va plutôt aller dans le sens de la maman alors maintenant. Hein.
Just pick an answer.
The answer is
Ah merde.
Yesterday, I did an a cappella version of that orange juice song from the advert.
Ah ouais, superbe.
It's doing serious numbers.
You were right, Mum.
C'est ouf.
I need to have a word with Lottie.
Les jeunes nous entendent, on est espionnés.
I'm not gonna tell
Comment
her
ça
that
se passe?
Of course, she needs to know she can't trust you. She also needs to know that what she puts on her social media reflects on the family. It's not just her own reputation she's ruining.
Question 4. How many dance championships did I win as a kid?
God, she loves herself. Baffles me where she gets.
C'est ça, je vais couper le micro, mais t'as raison, hein, c'est pas possible quoi.
Lottie only danced between 10
C'est incroyable d'avoir cette mauvaise chance sur deux à chaque fois. Hein.
What was it? Every 4 months. And
Incroyable.
Lottie would never ask this question if she'd ever lost a competition. So, 4 years, a dance competition every 4 months, 12 months in a year, and... Oh, shit, no one in real life does maths without a calculator. I've got one on my phone somewhere.
Bon, alors là, j'ai pas trop suivi le calcul, mais 4 ans, c'est ça? 4 ans tous les 3 mois? C'était ça? Non, 4 ans tous les 4 mois. Donc ça ferait 12 a priori. A priori, ça serait 12. On va dire l'autre.
I think it's 20.
Fine.
The answer is a record 12 wins. I mean, my coach said it was the best he's ever seen, and he's been doing it for like 90 years or something. Someone else can go now. I'm getting like really low on my social battery.
En même temps, on sait pas ce qu'il faut faire, c'est ça qui est terrible.
Oh, Mum, I want
C'est
to
pas
ask
si
you
fou.
a question.
Ah, on sait pas s'il faut bien répondre, s'il faut mal répondre, c'est...
Yeah. Okay.
C'est un petit peu le souci du jeu, je trouve.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
On joue les trucs en boucle, mais on sait pas ce qu'on fait, on change de perso, on n'a toujours pas les bons trucs, et
Mum, literally the very
on a vraiment pas l'impression de progresser. C'est un peu dommage, c'est un peu dommage.
It's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
On aimerait bien avoir cette sensation de progression quand même, un peu.
But you did good, kid. I also have some new...
Mais voilà, là on sait que c'est les 3 trucs.
The doctors have managed to narrow the poison
Voilà.
down to 3 possibilities. So let's take a look at what we have.
Donc ouais, je trouve ça un peu con, quoi. Voilà, après, faut qu'on se fasse une dernière run. Mais je pense pas que ce soit possible de faire une partie qui nous donnerait toutes les infos, quoi. Voilà, ça c'est pas beau, ça, quand même? Ça, c'est pas mal du tout, hein. Bravo. Bon, on n'a pas fait avec l'outil ici.
Hey, babe.
Hi, Lottie, you okay?
Just trying to figure out what I should wear for my live stream tonight. Don't know if I should wear vermilion or cerulean.
I'd wear vermilion, 100%.
You would? I'll wear cerulean. Thanks, babe.
Everyone listening? Good.
Bizarre. Je peux pas. Enfin, c'est un peu frustrant, je trouve.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
I mean,
Je sais pas combien elle en a tourné, ceci dit, mais c'est l'éclat total, hein, pour la madame.
But toccata and fugue in D minor.
oh,
Easy.
Ah, on s'est fait sécher un peu, je pense.
Yes, that was quite an easy one. Bass, toccata and fugue in D minor. Now let me have a little think about what I'm going to do next.
how did you know that?
Don't you remember? Mum used to play it all the time when we were kids. She even put it on at the meeting. It's like her hype song.
She did?
Yeah. She said something about it helping her gird her loins, whatever that means.
Yeah.
I think she was probably just trying to drown out the sound of all the arguments, to be honest.
Allez, que s'est-il passé au repas?
What happened at the meeting?
Oh, too much, babe.
Ça, on l'a vu, ça.
Second piece.
Ouais.
La 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 la. Chopin, military polonaise. La la.
Really? Did Mum play that at the meeting too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Les mauvais choix. Les mauvais choix, ça continue.
You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Did you just mute me?
No. Something, I think it's
Nobody
something
mutes
just...
me, babe.
No, yeah, I know.
No one.
Sorry.
The answer I was looking for there was Chopin and his military polonaise.
Ouais, mais justement, ça pourrait quand même t'envoyer le message, Jessiel, du coup, non?
You knew that. You getting some help from someone?
Don't tell her I told you the answer.
But you did know the answer.
Just don't tell her I told you, okay?
Ah, allez, là, on fait quoi? On dit que c'est nous ou on dit que c'est la sœur? Ah, voilà. Je pense pas que c'était elle qui était en train d'envoyer... Ah oui, non, c'était un mail, pardon, Jessiel. C'était... Oui, c'était pas un SMS qu'on a reçu.
Mum,
Balance, on balance.
Lottie knew that one and the one before, actually.
Abby!
Right, so you must be cheating then, because there's no way Lottie would know any of the answers to these. A few weeks ago, she told me she wanted to sample Mozart in a song. Mozart! And she called him the blind one who played the violin.
But
that's it. I'm not doing my round. I'm not risking vocal damage if you're just going to cheat.
I told you.
But you knew the answers. It's not fair. You weren't cheating.
Of course I was cheating, Abby. Oh, I've got an app on my phone that recognises the songs.
Oh.
That's why I told you not to say anything. Oh, you're so dumb sometimes.
Yeah, I am.
Bon, révélez accidentellement que vous avez triché.
So far, Flig. Do you
Aïe.
think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Le problème, c'est ce que je dis, hein, c'est qu'on n'a pas l'impression de progresser ni de voir ce qui nous fait avancer. Ou...
The killer. I got an email. Anonymous.
Ouais, vraiment rien à balancer sur quelqu'un, quoi.
Oh my god, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't. I told you.
Abby.
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus?
Oh.
Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me.
Bon, cette fois, on va lui faire confiance, hein. Mais c'est après, je crois. C'est sur le coup d'après.
Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
Oh, c'est incroyable. 2 fois 0%. C'est ouf.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Allez, on va rejouer avec la famille. Oh, putain, c'est incroyable, quoi.
Thank goodness. I've got a clever one on my team.
You're the clever one, Nan.
Don't be daft.
Mais c'est fou, mais c'est fou. C'est fou.
It's a little bit different to your typical...
Limite, derrière, il faut qu'on refasse exactement la même en changeant nos choix. C'est pas possible, quoi.
Now, I'll give you a scenario, and you have to...
Je trouve ça dingue.
to that scenario with
Peut-être parce que je suis en manque de sucre.
Huh? Sounds simple,
Probablement.
right?
Well, I don't know what he's on about.
Great, let's go. Now, imagine you're very poor. You're 12 years old, and you're getting up before sunrise because
Un peu.
you have to walk 8 miles to get to school.
What's going on? Who's walking to school? And how far did he say? 8 miles? Well, why don't they just catch the bus? The school must run one.
Après, le Dark Souls des FMV, ça serait peut-être quand même encore Dragon Slayer. Mais bon. Je vais me chercher un truc. J'arrive. Réfléchissez bien au choix. Et choisissez le bon, hein, surtout. Choisissez le bon. Bon. Alors, on va discuter avec mamie. De toute façon, c'est le mauvais choix. Donc voilà.
Sounds like he's going into a bit of a lecture.
He loves a sermon, our Toby.
Now, this little boy's feet are bleeding, swollen to the...
But I can't hear a word he's saying.
Yep, I muted him.
You'll have to teach me how to do that. I think it could come in very handy.
I'm sorry that I haven't been round to see you in a while.
Oh, don't worry, love. I get updates off your mother. Well, when she can be bothered to check up on you. I was hoping I might see you at the meeting, but I think you made the right choice keeping away.
Sounds like I did.
Awful it was, love. I don't know how much you've already heard, but there was trouble all over the shop. Even Toby, Mr. Peace and Love, he lost it. I was getting myself a drink in the kitchen, and he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle Marcus, saying something about how he'd left him no choice.
What does that mean?
He wouldn't tell me. Do you think we should switch him back on before he notices?
Probably.
On a trouvé un truc.
All that. He's taken, kidnapped by a militia. Can you even comprehend?
What a load of nonsense.
Abby, Nan, are you concentrating? I haven't had a single response from you yet.
What do I say, love? Shall I just do a thumbs up? Will that help?
On comprend pas. Allez.
Sorry,
Ouais.
Toby, we don't get it.
What don't you get? That there are other people in the world besides you? That some people don't get everything just given to them on a spoon?
No, I meant more the quiz side of it.
Isn't it obvious?
No.
Look, okay, I'm not getting much engagement here. Is that how you all feel, that you don't get it? Unbelievable.
Sweetheart, you're boring everyone to tears. And I think I speak for everybody here when I say that whatever it is you're trying to teach us, we really do not give a flying, twirling, somersaulting fuck.
You know, I should have known
Voilà,
that
c'est imagé, mais...
this would be a waste of time on this family. No emotional intelligence at all. You should all be ashamed.
Will someone else do their round so Toby will shut up?
No, that's not fair. I want to do a round.
No.
But it's my turn.
No.
Listen, love, before I go, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. Has your mother spoken to you about your Uncle Marcus lately?
No? Why?
The day of...
Là, on a des indices. Là.
Your mother asked us all to get to the house early, before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us... How did she put it? She wanted him out of the way. She was asking us all there to see if we'd support her in a move to take over the company, to take it off Marcus.
C'était l'histoire de vendre les parts.
Your mum wants to buy out, but she can't meet his price. I think he's asking for too much just to annoy her. And obviously the company means a lot to him because of his dad. I know you try to stay out of all this financial stuff, but the company is for all of us, love. That's how your grandfather wanted it.
I know.
I think we best get back for the next round.
Nan, wait a second. I need to tell you something.
I knew there was something wrong. What on earth is it?
Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Bad? Well, what do you mean?
Someone's hurt him. Someone's...
Oh, Abby,
tried
love, he's not going on about that again, is he?
About what?
That bloke he said was threatening him.
What?
Well, it was a few years ago now. Marcus had a bit of trouble with an old business partner. Marcus thought he was trying to kill him.
Oh, c'est Mamie la gote, hein, quand même. À chaque fois, c'est elle qui nous donne masse d'infos.
Said the bloke was threatening him, sending him violent emails. Well, because the emails were anonymous, so any bloody one could have been sending them. Apparently, he didn't leave his house for months. He was absolutely convinced someone was trying to kill him. Well, nothing happened, of course. If you ask me, he made the whole thing up. He has got a very active imagination, after all. I can't believe he never told you. You're very close, aren't you?
Yeah.
I wonder why he kept it from you. Abby?
No, I'm fine, honestly. Thank you for telling me.
You going to be all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, then. See you for the next round.
Bon, le fameux.
We need to talk. Abby, please.
Oui, on te fait confiance. C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon.
If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can I trust you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some guy was making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't gonna follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time? Abby?
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me this story that someone's tried to kill you, and now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
How?
Abby, I'm fucking dying! Look.
Allez, tonton.
Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you.
On fait confiance, on fait confiance.
I believe you.
On enchaîne.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with
Je sais plus ce qu'on a fait par contre sur la première partie.
So I think some of the stuff that Nan said helps us.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Do you hear that?
Oh, c'est le coup des araignées encore ou d'autres choses? Ouais, cette fois c'est des rats. Ok.
I can't hear anything.
C'est bon, Jessie, elle t'est sauvée pour cette fois-ci.
What?
They're crawling down my neck, Abby!
I can't see anything.
What?
There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The hallucinations have started then. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
Eh ben là, 100% avec mamie. Bravo, bravo. Bravo, mamie. Ça, j'aime mieux.
I better get back in there then.
Wait. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much longer.
Je pense qu'on va avoir à peu près toutes les infos par la grand-mère. Hein.
Uncle Mark.
Ah, j'ai pas retesté hier, Gessiel. J'ai juste retesté, mais enfin, pendant que j'étais en stream et que ça a planté la fenêtre. Mais j'ai pas retesté hier soir.
I'm out of time.
Je trouve ça assez étrange d'ailleurs, ce qui s'est passé.
Pandering to their egos anymore, kid. I won't be around long enough. If you want to save me.
Est-ce que le fait d'être en stream faisait que ça pétait, je sais pas quoi. Enfin, c'est bizarre.
Good luck, kid.
Après, dans l'absolu, c'est pas très grave. Hein. Quand même d'autres jeux à se faire, mais c'est vrai que c'est un peu dommage. Si c'est pas aussi simple que je pensais.
This is it.
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you, I am. Oh,
Ah.
very nicely. Delight.
Un paramètre anti-capture, mais si, c'est le fameux DHCP ou je sais pas quoi, non, c'était pas ça qu'il fallait désactiver pour que... Parce que ça, je l'avais fait quand j'avais une carte de capture et que ça me faisait effectivement un écran tout noir. Mais non, c'est pas ça le problème. Là, j'avais bien le... Ah bon, à revérifier. Putain, merde, avec qui on a joué en dernier? Je sais plus avec qui on a joué en dernier. On avait joué avec Bradley, je crois, hein, sur la première partie. Je crois.
Hi, Toby.
What was that?
Me?
No, I thought I heard something outside the van. I think we're okay. You can't be too careful with these militias.
No. Of course not.
Okay, everybody, respectfully shut up and listen to me. Question 1. How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting
Oh,
him,
God, here we
so
go.
that we'd be forced into another family therapy session and he could get to see his dickhead father.
I know this sounds bad, but I only had the idea after she actually neglected me. I told the counsellor that Mum forgot to cook me tea because she was so drunk, which was the truth. And he organised the first session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
Hein. Répondre à la question, ça va plutôt dans son sens. Mais... Lui, on n'a pas eu d'infos de lui sur leur repas, je crois. Hein. Lui, il ne nous en a pas parlé. On sait juste qu'il s'est brouillé avec l'oncle. Il lui a pas laissé le choix. Donc, est-ce que si on sait cette info, on peut aller le questionner un peu plus là-dessus?
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand. I don't know what, but he looked pretty uncomfortable.
So, for those of you that venture to answer,
On a eu une info quand
the
même.
correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man who
Pas vers quoi ça va nous amener, mais...
who cheated on us for 7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my boyfriends has Felicity stolen? Now, I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus! Our mums are a nightmare, aren't they, Abs? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for tax fraud?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. Dad was
Ça
always
arrive,
there for
ça.
me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you. I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You've got to think bigger.
Alors, soit interroger Toby ou demander à Toby ce qu'il veut dire. Mais l'interroger sur quoi? Sur la suite du repas ou demander ce qu'il veut dire comme réponse ou... Non, là, c'est pas clair pour le coup. Là, c'est pas très clair.
Did you see anyone?
Ah oui, voilà,
else
interroge,
with
c'était bien ça.
something,
C'est ce que je pensais.
Uncle Marcus?
I don't know.
Toby, tell me now.
Felicity. I mean, you know, your mum. Yeah, she was offering things for him to eat. You know, hors d'oeuvres, canapes, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think he took one in the end just to shut her up.
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now,
Et là, voilà.
I just make it.
Bon, on a des preuves en plus.
My brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one.
Attendez, si on va là dans les preuves maintenant. On a un peu plus de... On n'a pas plus de preuves sur... Si. On en a 2. Ah ouais, non, il y a quand même des trucs où il y a 2 fois la même personne qui donne des infos. Hein. Donc avant qu'on... De toute façon, on va choisir. On va choisir un des deux... Un des 2 autres antidotes déjà.
Whatever happens, happens.
Alors, polonium ou thallium? C'est la question. Une chance sur 2. Avec un coup de bol, on prendra la mauvaise. Comme ça, il restera la dernière. On se fera une dernière run après. Toujours en accéléré. Mais encore une fois, difficile de voir où est-ce qu'on va. On dit le polo? Allez, le polo.
Polonium 210.
Allez, on voit.
Thanks, kid.
Est-ce qu'il faut trouver le bon antidote pour qu'on puisse accuser quelqu'un derrière et que ce sera, oui ou non, la bonne personne? Ça, par contre, on sait pas. Est-ce que, du coup, le fait de trouver le bon antidote déclenche l'accusation? Ou est-ce qu'il n'y a pas de bonne solution?
No. Marcus!
Ça, le début, je pense que ça serait le même tout le temps.
Marcus!
Je sais pas, quelque chose me dit que même le thallium, c'est pas le bon truc.
No. No.
Je sais pas. Tu vois, qu'il y a une autre subtilité. Il y a un piège à con.
Find out who did this. I won't let you down again.
Je peux me tromper. Mais voilà, on a quand même vraiment pas beaucoup de chance. Est-ce que le coupable change en fonction du chemin qu'on prend? Eh ben, je sais pas.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Is she frozen?
No, if you look closely at her throat there, you can see she's still breathing. Ah, this is live.
Shut up.
What was that?
Just shut up, all of you!
Abby, if I were you, I think very...
Aïe aïe aïe. Bon, on a le temps de se faire quand même une dernière petite run, hein. Ça c'est pas le problème. Ah, on peut accuser cette fois. Ah, c'est-à-dire que quoi, on n'a pas assez de preuves pour les autres? C'est ça? Bah, on va accuser la mère, du coup, hein.
Mum,
Yes.
you killed Uncle Marcus.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you poisoning him. I'm talking about you murdering him. I know it was you.
Oh, Abby. I always hoped this wouldn't happen to you. Your father was like this towards the end, seeing
Le succès qu'on a eu, c'était Délire.
things. I always hoped he wouldn't pass it
Donc
on.
je pense que voilà, c'est pas la
All the
vraie fin.
medication was making it worse, but you're just like him.
No, this is real. And you killed Uncle Marcus.
Why would I kill the man? For business, for money? Risking everything I have, my business and career that I spent 30 years building up, all for some garden centres and a few spas. Do you really think that little of me, Abby?
I
Really don't know me, do you?
You really didn't do it.
Heaven knows why you've concocted this strange little fantasy.
Mais ça répond pas à la question.
Marcus is safe, at home, alive, I'm sure of it.
No, I'm not making this up.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the number for Dr. Kojima. He prescribed Lottie some excellent pills when her anxiety was bad.
Oh my god. So good.
He'll have something that can help with delusions.
But Uncle Marcus is dead and somebody in this family murdered him.
Get some help, Abby. Please.
Wait!
Voilà. Kiked, exactement. Ben oui, mais alors dans les preuves, est-ce que la mère... Bah ouais, non, parce qu'avec lui, on a 3 preuves, et là, on a que 2. Après, on sait que voilà, la mère voulait reprendre l'entreprise, qu'elle voulait racheter les parts, qu'elle a donné de la bouffe. Mais bon... Bon, alors là, par contre, il va falloir qu'on fasse des petits... Tac, tac,
Okay,
tac.
everyone pick your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Il faut qu'on essaye de se souvenir de ce que j'ai fait, parce que moi, tout seul, je vais pas y arriver.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up.
On voit ça. On s'en fait une petite dernière et puis on voit. Bon, avec la mamie, ça avait pas trop mal marché. Avec la tata, on a fait 0, je crois. Avec la maman aussi, non? Je crois qu'avec la tata, on a fait 0. Hein. Je crois. Hein. Je crois. Hein. On va repartir avec la tata parce que c'était pas.
Okay, ready? Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently described my dick.
Massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Là, je crois qu'on avait dit qu'on avait expliqué ce que c'était, le truc de la vibe. On avait expliqué, donc on va prendre l'autre.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what it means. I think Lottie just thought that it sounded good.
Yes, well, I don't want to debate it with you. Just answer the quiz.
Okay.
Mais après, voilà, il n'y a pas forcément d'indice à chaque question. J'ai l'impression que ça va par 2 questions à chaque fois.
So,
Quand ils nous disent, parlez un peu ensemble le temps que je trouve la prochaine question.
Nobody got it wrong.
Yes, nothing to do with the fact she's been torturing us with it for months.
Question 2. This one's going to be a bit more tricky, but I'm sure you all know it. So I recently designed a magazine shoot around my favorite book. What is it?
Does Lottie read? Can Lottie read?
Ça, on l'a pas eu cette
I've got
question,
much
donc
further than the very
on va dans le
hungry
cul.
caterpillar. That's probably too advanced. Did she ever master the alphabet, or did she get arrested at I? That would explain a lot.
I think it might be The Hunger Games, or at least that's the only book that I know Lottie's definitely read. She was going to read the rest of them, but then the films came out, so yeah, she just
Bored now.
Okay. Hunger Games.
Ouais, là, on n'a pas
Answer
vraiment le choix.
is The Hunger Games. Ugh,
Bravo.
Seriously, that book is so good. Like, once you've read The Hunger Games, why read anything else? I haven't. Let me just think about question 3.
Was she heard when at the meeting?
Ah, alors est-ce qu'on va avoir un nouveau truc?
Face.
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't your precious Uncle Marcus tell you?
What?
He burnt his hand. Poor lamb.
Ça, je me demande si on l'a pas eu tout à l'heure
Well.
quand même. J'ai un doute.
I burnt his hand. Accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Ça, elle nous l'a dit, hein.
I had a little stumble and I knocked one of my candles, which landed on Marcus. And straight away, his jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that. So it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money that man makes, he will never not be a cheap
Ouais, ça, elle nous l'a dit.
Titus. Anyway, Toby claims he was just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink right in Marcus's face, nowhere near the flames. So then your mother threw her drink on him as well, which did put out the fire, which is kind of a shame. But Marcus started wailing like a girl about his hand. He was in agony. So Lottie ran in with a wet rag and started rubbing it all over his burns. It was hilarious. So then your Nana got involved and started bandaging his hand, and then Bradley came in with some painkillers, and the fun was sort of over really then, which was sort of sad. But, you know,
Oui, oui, oui.
if it was just me, I'd have left him to it. But he did look like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards.
Marrant qu'on puisse pas l'accélérer, ça.
Very entertaining.
Question 3. According to
Okay.
a recent poll from my fans, what is my greatest strength?
Oh, right. Now, so this is the bit when she starts bragging about her singing voice, isn't it?
Donc, est-ce qu'on répond les sourcils ou pas?
Strength means something else.
Like what?
I think she means her eyebrows.
I mean, why are we even playing along with this? These aren't questions. She's just manipulating us into giving her praise and compliments. It is
On avait dit les sourcils. On va dire la voix.
Yeah, forget what I said. Let's go with her singing voice.
Cette fois.
The answer is obviously my eyebrows. I get messages like every day asking me to do an eyebrow tutorial, but like, why would I give away all my secrets?
How am I related to such an idiot?
I mean, yeah, Lottie can
I
sometimes.
wasn't talking about Lottie.
Okay, so question 4. How many times has Dad taken me to Dubai?
Oh, Christ.
Là, c'est pareil. Est-ce qu'il faut qu'on se plante volontairement?
Seen him run for the hills the second Lottie was born. Couldn't see him for dust. Now it's one holiday a year and he thinks he's best daddy in the world. Still, I suppose most affair babies are just
Peut-être.
forgotten about, aren't they? So Should give him a tiny bit of credit for that. But you're bloody glad he's not your dad, aren't you?
I guess.
Oh, come along, Abigail. It is very sad that your daddy died, but it's been years now. But I just had to get over it when my daddy died. No moping about for me. And do you know the answer to this or not?
I can work it out.
Can you now?
Yeah, Lottie went to Dubai for the first time for her 6th birthday. I remember it because she was really scared, so I made her this.
Bon, attends,
lucky
si je
charm
passe, parce que voilà, ça va juste nous dire...
Well, I was
On va
gonna
mettre
say
13
14.
pour se replanter, pour faire vraiment la double erreur, là.
So just put the answer in.
Voilà.
Fine, yeah, I'll go with 13.
The answer is 14 times.
Oh, you are terrible at maths, Abigail.
But you were the one that
No,
said.
I said I didn't want to lose this quiz.
It's going to be 15 in a couple of months. Oh, can't wait. I've got some guest appearances booked while I'm out there and some super fun tie-ins with like really great brands.
Oh, for God's sake. Lottie, are you seriously expecting us to just sit there and listen to you brag about your dismally self-absorbed and terminally shallow life? Or are you going to ask us some proper questions?
You know what? Like, fuck you. Someone else can do a round now.
It's a miracle.
Bon, bah, ça va être un peu juste.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
No, it's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to...
On va aller quand même jusqu'à la fin pour mettre
blow my
que
own brains out.
c'est le thallium qui a empoisonné Marcus, mais j'ai pas l'impression qu'on en saura beaucoup plus. Hein. Ah putain, on a raté la manche encore. Hein. Ici, je sais plus trop ce qui s'est passé quand on a joué avec les... Attendez, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Est-ce que Toby nous a donné des infos? Toby l'a donné... Ah ouais, ça c'était à la fin. Poser de la bouffe, ça c'était à la fin aussi. Donc avec Toby ici, on n'a rien eu. Flop. Écoute, on est sur la 4e run. Et je viens de faire un petit 0% avec la tata. Pourtant, on a appris un truc en plus. Alors, je sais pas trop comment compte le jeu. Mais on a fini la run d'avant où on a été jusqu'à donner l'antidote à Marcus. On a donné l'antidote pour le polonium. Et c'était pas le bon non plus. Donc, il ne nous reste que l'antidote du thallium. Donc, c'est pour ça que là, on refait une petite run pour aller jusqu'au thallium. Par contre, une fois qu'on a donné l'antidote au polonium, on a pu accuser seulement la maman. Voilà. On a pu accuser la mère parce qu'on sait que la mère, c'est elle qui veut racheter les parts de l'oncle de l'entreprise familiale et qu'elle aurait tenté de lui donner... Voilà, elle a proposé de la bouffe à l'oncle Marcus, peut-être empoisonné, on ne sait pas. Et donc à la fin, on essaye d'accuser la maman et la maman nous fait passer pour quelqu'un qui délire. Et a priori, c'est pas ça, parce que le succès que ça a débloqué, ça s'appelait délire. Voilà, accuser maman. Donc je pense que voilà. C'est dur de choper l'épreuve et encore une fois, il n'y a rien qui nous indique comment on progresse ou quoi que ce soit. Donc là, on va être sur le jeu, sur la section où on va devoir deviner les morceaux de musique avec la maman et je sais plus avec qui il faudrait qu'on se mette en équipe. Je sais plus trop. Avec Lottie, je pense qu'on a fait le truc parce qu'on s'est accusé, on a montré qu'on avait triché, etc., etc. Je sais pas si on apprendrait plus. Donc il faudrait peut-être se remettre avec un... Lui, il avait l'air de bien s'en foutre et Toby, je sais pas si on pourrait apprendre plus de choses de sa part. Voilà où on en est un peu là. Donc c'était ça. Preuve. On n'a rien appris de... Il est là. Lui, il nous a donné aucune... Ah si, il nous a donné quoi? Tante June a demandé à Bradley où elle pouvait engager un tueur à gage. Oui, ça on a vu. Effectivement, c'est lui qui nous l'a dit. Ah, alors non, j'essaie parce qu'il faudrait que je le télécharge. Donc là, ça sera bien trop long, mon pauvre. Dommage. Eh oui. Mais ça se fera, ça va se faire, ça va se faire. Ça va se faire. Mais, il y a tellement de trucs à faire. Il y a tellement de trucs à faire. Mais on refera du FMP, ça fait plaisir d'en refaire un peu. Un peu moins frustrant. Est-ce qu'on réessaye avec Bradley au cas où? Allez. Je crois qu'on lui avait demandé ce qu'il en pensait et que on s'en foutait, non? Je crois. Je crois que la première fois, on lui a demandé son avis. Il avait dit, je m'en bats les steaks.
I'll go with Beethoven.
Mais bon, je pense qu'on va pas apprendre grand-chose non plus. Donc c'est un peu...
And that was, of course, released by the great man himself, Beethoven.
Je trouve que c'est un peu laborieux comme avancée.
Piece number 2.
Je serais curieux de réécouter, comme je disais tout à l'heure, la critique de Silence on joue. Parce que je crois que ça allait un peu dans ce sens-là de souvenir maintenant.
You should tell her.
I'm not going to tell her.
Mum, I think you've pressed a voice filter by mistake. There should be a button on your screen.
Is that better?
Yeah. Perfect.
Obviously, I can hear what I sound like, you stupid girl.
Hello? Hello. Well, thanks for that, everyone. You're all a great help.
Pas mal.
Moving on. La 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 la.
I can't even remember what we're supposed to be doing now.
La 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 la.
So do you like music? I mean, stuff like this. Classical music.
I like the ones that sound sad.
Cool.
Yeah, me too.
Flick, are we seriously supposed to just know these? I mean, give us a clue.
Well, only an idiot would need a clue for these. But I suppose.
Cock off.
Here's a clue. The composer was German.
Well, that's barely a clue, is it?
Fine. The composer's first name is Johann.
Well, I can think of 2 composers that are definitely German.
Who?
Bon, ça serait pas lui non plus.
Abby. What are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Are you cheating?
What?
Where did you just go? Were you Googling the answers or
En
something?
fait, ça c'est personne.
Have you got amnesia?
No, the quiz. Sorry. Yeah. What was the question?
There wasn't a question. It was...
Oh, yeah. Mum's song. How far did we get?
You said you knew 2 German composers.
Yes, I did.
Strauss
Oh,
et...
I'm sorry. I
Aïe, 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 aïe.
now. Bach? Yeah. Oh, and Beethoven. The 2 B's.
You're being so weird.
Ah, si c'est Iowa, ça va être Bach, du coup.
Let's try Bach.
Ah oui.
Can't believe some of you still got that wrong, even with such an easy clue. Well, the answer is Johann Sebastian Bach's Minuet in G minor. Bach, Werke, Verzeichnis, Anhang 115.
Mais oui.
Snappy title.
Why are you always trying to make jokes?
I don't know.
You're not funny.
I'm not sure what to do for my
Bah,
next.
ça c'est dit au moins,
It
hein,
needs to be
voilà.
something with power, yet emotional heft. Be patient while I think.
I mean, what does your mum get out of this music?
I'm not sure. I think she just likes it.
I mean, she was playing some of these pieces of music at the meeting.
The meeting.
Yeah, it's like she was trying to show everyone she was in charge.
Ah.
It wasn't even her house. I think she's just got like a thing about trying to control whatever's happening, you know?
What was happening?
A lot.
Eh ben,
we should
détails.
have been there.
This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La, 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 la.
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin.
Ça oui, voilà.
All right.
On l'a
Yeah.
vu.
It's a good one.
La, 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 la.
Ploup, 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 ploup.
That piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my fourth piece, so be quiet. No. Oh, no.
Fin.
The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
I was surprised you weren't at the meeting. Aren't you Uncle Marcus's biggest cheerleader?
Yeah, no, I really wanted to be there.
Donne des infos.
There was this thing at work and...
You should have been there.
S'il te plaît.
He
Go.
needed you.
Maintenant.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him. The whole family, apart from you. I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. So after too many drinks, she starts rambling about him, talking about how he's ruined Granddad's legacy, how a company should have come to her or your mum.
Ça, on l'avait déjà entendu. Hein.
When it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to...
Mais ouais, voilà, ça, on l'avait, quoi.
She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like, she meant dark.
Mais ils ont vraiment de la thune de maman ou quoi? Parce que sinon, oui. Ah, non. Oh, pardon. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce message qui remonte d'il y a 2 heures?
Yeah, it was the last time she
N'importe quoi.
mentioned it, at least to me.
Bref.
Bradley, do you know something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Bradley, what? Shit.
Mais on l'a déjà, celle-ci.
Birthday so far, Fleg. Do you think we're actually going
On l'a déjà. Mamie avec une brouette. Hein? Bon.
to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favorite.
Boum, boum. Est-ce qu'on peut pas l'avancer, ça? C'est parce qu'il va y avoir un autre truc que des rats ou des araignées maintenant? C'est ça?
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Qu'est-ce que ça va être cette fois? Des serpents. Moi, je dis des serpents.
Anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my god, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
No, I can't, I told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit! What are they gonna do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
What, Uncle Marcus?
Oh.
Are you okay?
It's getting worse, Abby. I've got less time than I thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got. Please, Abby. Please.
Okay.
À 1 sur 2, mais on l'avait déjà. Hein. Voilà, on l'avait déjà celui-là.
Okay, listen up.
As if you never speak to me.
Là, je sais plus où est-ce qu'on s'est chié. Avec mamie, ça t'était pas trop mal passé, là, je crois. Je crois que c'est avec la tata hein, que ça n'a pas été fou encore, mais... Je crois. Je crois. Je crois qu'avec la tata, c'était pas ouf. Bah si, c'est là où on a fait... c'était les... Qu'est-ce que je voulais dire? Je sais plus. Les questions sur... C'était bien avec la tata, les questions sur... Merde. Sur les précipitations, sur le réchauffement climatique, etc. etc. Non? J'ai un doute. Donc ça, là-dessus, potentiellement, on s'est quand même bien chié, non? Après, je sais plus. On va retenter avec la tata, puis on va se planter, alors.
Just like his
Donc on avait dit baisse.
complete.
Enfin, on avait dit hausse, pardon.
I think it might be decrease.
Do you?
Mais hausse, c'était la bonne réponse.
The
je crois.
answer is increase, obviously.
Ah.
Things are only gonna get worse unless we act now.
You're going to lose me this quiz, aren't you, Abigail?
Okay, question
Oui,
two.
oui, oui, c'est ça qui l'énerve.
Nearest million.
Oh,
How
mais non,
far
merde, non.
back in the Earth's history do we have to go to find global temperatures like the ones we have today?
Non mais ça on peut pas savoir quoi. Ben oui, voilà.
I'll give you a clue. The answer's pretty shocking, guys, okay?
Just put something down, Abigail. You're never going to know this, are you?
Ou alors là on nous demande pas.
I'll try 3 million.
Wow, someone actually got that. The answer is, it's 3 million years. Yeah, good job, Abs.
Oh my god.
I guess all my efforts are finally paying off. You know, I
Sûrement.
always knew I could get through to this family if I could just...
For once, your mother had the right idea.
Did you just mute him?
Yes. I mean, how he thinks your random guess can...
Allez, c'est là le petit indice.
I don't know. Looks like he's finished.
Yeah, hang on a minute, guys. I think I've lost
Ah,
the
merde.
page. Yeah, just give me a minute.
Hein. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire alors? Il faut le critiquer plutôt ou il faut... Ben ouais, elle déteste tout le monde, la tata, hein, c'est sûr. C'est sûr.
He is pretty insufferable, isn't he? I mean, sometimes.
There's an expression, Abigail, involving stones and glass houses. Have you heard of that one?
Yes, I have.
As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat that
Donc on sait que c'est pas les maladies.
face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a
Enfin,
documentary.
il faut pas répondre des
the other
maladies.
day.
Ça, elle nous l'a déjà dit, voilà. Hein.
Is the French.
Est-ce qu'on redit les Français ou est-ce qu'on dit la maladie?
Find out, Abigail, before he moves on.
Est-ce qu'on va jusqu'au bout du délire tata? Hein. On avait... Non, quand on avait dit les Français, oui, quand on avait dit les Français, ça n'avait rien apporté. Bon, essayons la maladie.
I'll go with diseases.
Mais
So the correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
t'as raison, j'essaie, on n'avait rien gagné.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
Sick. I've had
Ah,
enough.
on n'avait pas répondu, il n'y avait pas eu de réponse. Hein.
Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, you know, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
What a waste of time. Well done, Abigail.
Le problème en plus dans le jeu, je trouve, c'est que c'est très court, quoi. Donc on boucle très vite sur les mêmes choses. Même si heureusement qu'il y a des séquences qui se répètent pas.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now?
Ah,
See what
attends, ça,
aliens
t'étais quoi? Ah
coming
non, ça on l'a
after
vu
him?
aussi.
That's
Ok.
it.
What?
The thing you have to understand about your dear
Ça, c'est
Uncle
ok,
Mark
donc ça c'est l'indice qu'on a
is
eu.
that he's a nutter. Complete paranoid fantasist. Do you know, 1 year, he thought his business partner was trying
Ça on
to...
l'a vu aussi. Hein,
He
voilà.
said he was getting threats. Anonymous emails, anonymous. He's probably sending them to himself. So he got shutters put on all the windows, surveillance cameras everywhere. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Obviously. Your Uncle Marcus lost his marbles a very long time ago. He's dangerous. Don't trust a word he says.
Bon là ça va être le okidokido. Est-ce qu'il faut que tu me fasses confiance?
Fucking lie to you.
Oui. Je te fais confiance.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby.
Voilà.
Especially when
On fait confiance, on fait confiance. T'inquiète, tonton.
So, listen, I think some of the stuff Auntie June told me could really help us. You okay?
No! I just spat out a bunch of fucking maggots.
Ah, c'était des asticots, pas des
There's
serpents.
nothing there.
fucking everywhere.
Uncle Marcus, I can't see any maggots.
Ça change, c'est bien. Ah, le serpent, je l'avais dit. Je l'avais call il y a 15 minutes.
There's no snake. It's
Snake.
there.
On en parlait hier de ce petit Metal Gear Solid.
Hallucinations have started, Abby. Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
Eh ben go, allez. Bon, la brouette, oui, ok. Ah yes, ça te remet les indices, parce que là, on n'en a pas du tout parlé, mais d'accord.
I am.
Ok.
Play nicely.
Donc là, c'est ces questions à elle. Avec qui on va jouer? Avec qui on avait joué? Est-ce qu'on avait joué avec... On avait joué avec Toby ou avec Bradley? Je me rappelle plus. Ah, je ne sais plus. Je ne sais plus. On va repartir avec Bradley.
Bradley, what do you know about poisons?
Nothing.
Bradley?
I don't know anything.
Question 1. Which one of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars since then.
On avait fait discuter, je crois.
Bradley, you have to tell me everything that happened at the meeting.
Well, nothing unusual, just like loads of arguments. Why are you staring at me like that? Oh, I just...
On va aller jusqu'au bout, hein.
You're lying.
What? What am I lying about?
The answer is Abigail. Disgusting child.
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Bon, c'est le moment de vérité.
Doc says if I take the right antidote,
Soit c'est le thallium,
I might just make it.
soit il y a une arnaque.
That's my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens.
Let's go le thallium.
Just choose. Please.
It's thallium.
Soit ça change à chaque run,
c'est
oui,
ok.
c'est vrai. Mais ça m'étonnerait quand même que ça change.
Chin chin.
Ah, on sait pas, enfin, je suis pas affirmatif, mais...
Uncle Marcus?
C'est pas la même vidéo, là, on est d'accord? Si? Ah. Ça ne change pas à chaque run. On a quand même eu pas de bol.
You hear that? You hear that?
Mais comment tu peux le deviner à part en faisant 3 fois le jeu, quoi, tu vois.
My vitals.
Ou 4 fois en l'occurrence, mais...
He did it. He did it. He saved me.
Shit.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. Now, Abby. Now, why don't you go and finish this thing?
I can do this.
Première mission accomplie, sauver oncle Marcus. Voilà. On a... Oh putain, d'accord, on n'a rien trouvé, quoi. Oh. D'accord, eh ben bien.
Abby, where have you been?
Super.
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Donc là, on va pouvoir accuser quelqu'un, mais est-ce qu'on peut accuser quelqu'un de plus que la mère?
She's still breathing. Ah, this is live.
Shut up.
Ouais, non, on peut pas, voilà. Pas accuser quelqu'un d'autre. Donc on n'a pas trouvé suffisamment d'autres trucs. va voir quand même, parce que là, le tonton, il est pas mort, donc voilà, mais...
Mum,
Yes.
you tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
What are you
Je reste quand même très
About
perplexe.
you poisoning Uncle Marcus. I know it was you.
Oh, Abby, I always hoped this wouldn't happen to you. Your father was like this towards the end, seeing things, imagining things. I always hoped he hadn't passed it on to you, or that the medication was making it worse, but you're just like him.
No, this is real, and you tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
Why? Why would I kill the man? For the money? For the business? Risking everything I have? My entire business and career that I've built up over 30 years for some garden centres and a few spas? Do you really think that little of me, Abby? You really don't know me at
Donc là, on retombe sur la même fin, hein. C'est le souci, quoi.
Didn't do it.
Heaven
Ah,
why you've
c'est le souci.
concocted this strange little fantasy. Look, I'm sorry, Abby, but whatever's going on here, I can't be part of it.
What?
I promised myself when your father became unwell that if anything like that ever happened to you, I couldn't put myself through that again. And I'm not going to break that promise. It's time I started putting myself first. I hope you can find the help you need, Abby. Oh, and if you ever do get better, feel free to give me a call. You're probably better to text first, though.
What the hell?
Et ben voilà. Mais encore une fois, ça nous fait pas beaucoup plus avancer. J'ai l'impression qu'on a tellement pas de trucs, quoi. Alors, si on le check un peu, du côté de l'internet. Selon vous, qui ça serait le vrai coupable? C'est fou. Il y a plein d'histoires qu'on sait pas. Hein. Il n'y a pas l'enterrement. Voilà, c'est ça. Le truc, c'est que en regardant là comme ça, il faut... je suis tombé sur un truc qui liste tous les succès du jeu. Pour avoir tous les succès, il faut faire 9 parties. Déjà. Donc très clairement, il y a des choses, c'est impossible de l'avoir en une seule fois, quoi. C'est juste impossible, en fait. Ce qui nous manque, c'est tous les indices, en fait. Parce que ça nous permettrait d'avancer un peu. Proof de ça? Ah, evidence, pardon. Comment on peut... Alors, si on essaye de refaire une run rapide... this worked first... Donc, si on veut la vraie fin, on se le tente en vite fait en accélérant. Je vais suivre le truc de la vraie fin. Allez.
You need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten... Don't answer it.
Donc là, il faut pas répondre.
Okay, everyone...
Fine.
Ah, mais là...
Who's next?
Non, mais attendez. Pourquoi je peux pas... Comment ça? Attends, là, ça va pas, là. C'est la partie. Non, mais là, Jessie, on va pas y repasser 5 sessions, quand même. On est d'accord. Attention, commencer une nouvelle partie n'effacera pas l'épreuve si vous souhaitez tout. Oui, ok. Bah, c'est que déjà, ça va plus. Deuxième ligne, ça ne va plus.
Don't answer it.
Ne pas répondre.
Okay, everyone pick your team.
Fine.
Who's next?
Speak to Lottie, ask about the quiz, you should do it. Ta, 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 ta. Play with mom. Bon bah mom alors. Allez, prenons la maman.
It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it?
Ah, son truc préféré, ouais, son truc de bouffe. Donnez la réponse à la maman.
Actually, I think loads of
Ça, on
people
a
are
vu.
doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby.
C'était quoi son truc, son super talent? C'était le chant. Ouais.
No one in real life does maths without a calculator.
Combien de fois elle a gagné son concours? 20.
Your mom's pretty tricky.
Super, bah 0. Pas mal, pas mal, pas mal.
Yeah, signal's not great.
Donc là, jouer avec Lottie.
Her loins, whatever that means.
C'est fou.
Probably just trying to drown out the sound of all the arguments, to be honest.
Donc là, elle a trouvé la bonne réponse. On lui dit super, c'est cool.
You missed a mad one the other night.
Did I?
Yeah. Like, so much random stuff happened. I was speaking to Auntie June, and she said she had this, like, big, horrible spelling candle made especially for the meeting, and she called it something weird too, like, closure.
That is weird.
I know.
Ah, ça, on n'avait pas entendu.
Especially made for the meeting, at least make it something we can all enjoy. Like, what's wrong with pizza?
On va faire une bougie spéciale pour le repas. En fait, tout le monde avait envie de le buter, quoi. C'est juste ça, le truc.
Let's Hungry Rhapsody number 2.
Is it?
A Hungarian Rhapsody number 2, yeah, that's it.
Wow. Okay. Thanks.
And that answer was clearly the charming Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 by the original rock star, Franz Liszt.
I knew it.
Now give me a moment while I think about my next piece.
Ok. Bon, ça, on a notre truc, voilà.
Abby, what are you doing?
Oui, 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 oui.
You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby.
On y retourne, mec, on y retourne. Tu vas pas mourir, on sait que c'est le
Where
thallium.
did you go?
What?
Are you okay, hon? You look all like frowny. Don't you worry about getting lines?
No. Yes. Sorry.
Don't apologise to me, babe.
Donc, il faut, hop là,
Oh, yeah, will do.
demander
Thanks.
plus à propos de June, de la tata.
So, do you remember anything else about Auntie June at the meeting?
Same old pisshead.
Right.
She really hates Uncle Marcus, though. Everything he said seemed to make her blood boil. That hatred goes way back to, like, when they were kids. Like, seriously, every time Marcus said something, Auntie June would get up and start pacing the room to try and chill out.
Right, I'm starting my next piece now, whether you're ready or not.
Bon, ça donne des preuves en plus. Mais...
Oh my god! Did you do that?
No, I think she's pressed something.
Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm putting this on.
C'est pas mal aussi, c'est pas mal aussi. Ça change de la voix.
Who did this?
Uh-oh.
Speak up!
Mom, I think you put a filter on accidentally.
Answers.
On en profite quand même de ce petit passage.
Can't even remember what she did.
Oh wait, 2 seconds. Mozart, Rondo alla Turca.
How do you know all of these?
Donc là, on va pas la balancer.
That was Mozart's Rondo alla Turca. I need a moment to consider my next piece.
It's really great, Lottie. I had no idea that you knew so much about classical music.
Oh yeah, I love it, hon. Love it. That last one used to be my ringtone when I was a kid. I just like listened to it over and over and over.
Faut faire comme si vous saviez. Ok.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Just don't tell anyone, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Duh.
Right, well, let's not waste any more time. Oh, Christ, I think I've strained something. Oh, none of this is worth me doing any serious damage to my voice, not even a mild twinge. Someone else can do their round now.
Oh my god, that was actually so much fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of gutted I missed the meeting now. Seemed like it was pretty entertaining.
It wasn't all that.
What happened?
Bradley being Bradley, as usual. He's
Wow.
like a weird little kid who's like always trying to gross you out. Except this time he was like pissed off with me over nothing.
What was he mad about?
Has he ever shown you his collection?
No, but he has offered.
Oh my god, don't
Ah,
do it. I asked him about it like once and now he's
Ça passe pas mal sur Bradley, donc je pense qu'on pourra peut-être l'accuser à la fin, mais ça veut pas dire que c'est ça quand même, quoi.
What stuff did he show you?
Dead mouse in a jar, a knife someone used to slit their throat, and like this thing he said was a shrunken head. Ugh. Anyways, he was pissed off because he thought he lost something. I don't know what, but he was like really freaking out and he was scared I'd taken it.
Wonder what he'd lost.
He's like really excited to show me these 2 poisons. He said they were extremely deadly and like super illegal.
Poisons?
Yeah, he must have been like freaking out he'd get caught.
Lottie, do you remember the name of these poisons?
God, no. Actually, I think he sent me an email about it.
What?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't impressed enough, so he had to like prove to me how deadly they were. I never even read it.
Please tell me that you still have that email.
Who deletes emails, babe? They're like made of air.
Lottie, can you send me that email, please? Babe.
Oh, I really need to set Bradley to spam. Here you go.
Donc là, on va avoir sûrement 2... Thallium et polonium.
Shit.
Oh
Voilà.
god, I just remember the half-decomposed sheep skull he showed me. No.
Donc, on aurait pu en déduire que c'était un de ces deux-là, vu que les flacons avaient disparu.
Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence.
Ok. Donc là, il faut rejouer avec la tata, maintenant.
Abby! Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or...
Bon, on va avancer ça.
I can't...
Voilà, là, on a tout découvert. Bravo. Bravo le jeu. Bravo la solution.
As if you never speak to me.
La tata, donc on a dit, hein.
Just like
Increase. Hausse.
Shall we go with
On a vu.
increase?
well, cause permanent damage having one.
Ensuite, c'était les vapeurs d'eau.
2 in a row.
Ça, voilà.
Glad we're getting them right.
Ne rien tenter.
So glad.
Seems like we make a pretty good team.
Like a seagull and a jet engine.
Question 3. As a result of climate change, over 200 species of frogs.
Donc là, les grenouilles. On a dit les maladies.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
The correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean disease.
Est-ce que ça va nous débloquer quelque chose maintenant qu'on a fait cette séquence-là avec la
Not
tata?
just us in
Après
the
ça.
firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over
J'ai
the
l'impression qu'on reste sur le même
past
truc.
30 years?
Sick. I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean,
Je pense
normally
que ça
just the
reste
sound of
pareil.
your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
Donc vu la fin, je pense qu'on pourra pas avoir la vraie fin quand même.
I just want to beat your mother. I just want to see the look on her face.
Auntie June, I have to ask you about something. About Uncle Marcus.
Do me a favour. The next time you speak to that arsehole, you tell him to stop asking questions about Daddy.
Granddad?
Yes. He was
Ça, on l'a vu,
pestering
ça,
your nana
aussi.
about it all night at the meeting. It really quite upset her.
What was he asking about?
What you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he has a very hard time moving on. He never quite got to grips with the fact that his mother died
Ça, on l'avait vu.
giving birth.
Ah, en fait, je suis en train de voir que c'est très con parce que là, je suis en train de faire le play, la partie pour avoir la vraie fin.
Hated him for
Ce
it.
que j'avais pas vu, c'est qu'il y avait un autre post qui disait voilà comment faire pour avoir cette deuxième truc.
Even after they got married, your grandfather could never quite forget what happened to Marcus's mother. Marcus is just a constant reminder.
Quand tu m'as dit que
Oh,
t'étais
Mrs.,
peut-être un
that's
tocard,
why
je t'ai
Daddy
pas cru,
killed
mais
himself.
finalement, je crois bien que c'est toi qui as raison.
I thought you died in an accident.
No.
Eh ouais.
Told other people.
Parce que bah du coup là, on peut passer ça.
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking
Faire
lie.
confiance.
I believe you.
Du coup, il faudrait qu'on repasse le truc avec la grand-mère en fait. Là. Parce qu'il y a un truc à refaire avec la grand-mère avant.
So, listen,
Il faut jouer avec la grand-mère, avec Bradley.
Auntie June told me you could really help us.
Et avec la grand-mère.
You okay?
No! I just spat out a bunch of.
I am. I always play
Parce que là, donc là, il faut faire ce qu'on a fait tout à l'heure en fait. Il faut jouer avec Bradley.
Okay, we need to talk.
Mum still talks about
insister.
it. She thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars since then.
Bradley, you have to tell me everything that happened at the meeting.
Oh, nothing unusual.
You're lying.
What? What am I lying
Arrêtez de mentir.
The answer.
Voilà.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs.
Ah, on peut en accuser 2 nouveaux. Dites donc. Ah. Ah, 3 nouveaux, exact. J'avais pas vu la mamie. Bah, c'est pas très clair en même temps, hein, les trucs. Donc en fait, si on avance, voilà. A priori, c'était mamie quand même. GG ciel.
Nan, we need to talk.
What is it, love?
I know what you did.
I'm lost.
You poisoned Uncle Marcus.
C'était la seule gentille, bah ouais.
Tried to kill
La
him.
plus sympa.
Tried?
Yeah. He's gonna survive. We found the antidote in time, so.
You can't prove it.
You really think that we'd be having this conversation if I couldn't? I know everything.
Is he really going to live?
Yeah.
Bah, c'est le first try où on accuse la mamie PMU, donc je pense que oui.
You don't understand. I didn't have a choice. I had to protect the family. That's all
Je pense qu'on peut
this
dire
has
first
ever been
try.
about. Marcus always knew there was more to the story about his dad, my Eddie. But if I didn't act, we wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have anything.
Eh ben merci PMU, merci à toi.
Tell me everything, Nan.
He was going to leave us, my Eddie.
Mais je vous embauche comme détective associé.
June, your mother. He was going to cut us off.
Vous avez été bon.
I heard him planning it with her, his other woman. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen. I had to stop him. I had 2 little girls, Abby. They needed a home, they needed money. We deserved it. I hit him over the head. It was nothing but rage. I don't know if I even wanted to kill him. Maybe I did. One blow was enough.
Hop, dans la brouette.
I panicked. You've got to understand, I was only thinking of your mother, of your Auntie June.
So you killed their father.
He was going to take everything from us.
Where is Granddad?
Pas de Eh ben figure-toi PMU qu'il y en a dans le frigo.
Down and pushed him into the
Donc,
lake.
tu peux arriver.
Fishing lake he loved
Je
so
t'attends.
much.
He let us play in that lake.
I told the girls and Marcus the same story. That he killed himself. We told
Je t'attends avec plaisir.
that he'd gone missing, the fishing accident. We had to protect the family name. The past few years, Marcus has been obsessed with finding the truth for that damn autobiography he's writing. But if he found out, everything I did to protect this family would be for nothing. When your sister told me about Bradley's poisons, I nearly laughed. It was so simple. I took them both on the morning of the meeting and waited for my chance. Your Auntie June's ever so clumsy, particularly when you give her a little shove in the back. She dropped that candle straight onto Marcus. It went better than I'd planned. I was hoping for a distraction.
Toujours les plus innocents, exactement.
But your mum picked it up and threw it over him. I rushed to the first aid box and poured the poison onto the wound dressing. I don't know which poison I actually used. It was the only one I could get the lid off. You'd think in this day and age they'd make things like that easier for people with arthritis, wouldn't you? Bradley had told Lottie that the poisons were slow-acting but deadly. So, when I watched Marcus walk out of your Auntie June's house with that dressing still on his hand, I knew it was over. At least I thought I did. Seems Marcus isn't that easy to kill after all.
Eh oui. Pas de bol.
Thanks to you.
Oh my God.
Don't think I don't regret everything I did. I've lived with the pain of it every day since. That's why I've kept this. So I'd never forget what I did. What I did to him.
That's what you used to kill Granddad.
No one ever noticed the dark stain on the base. I loved him so much.
Ça a pas l'air très très lourd hein, pour éclater quelqu'un
I know Marcus will never
en pleine face.
But it wasn't just me and the girls Eddie was leaving, it was Marcus too. Every time Eddie looked at Marcus, all he could see was Marcus's mother. He loved her more than he.
C'est vrai qu'on n'a pas trop insisté sur ce côté que c'était pas la même maman.
That's why he had to move and start again. I know Marcus will never believe me, but if I didn't do what I did, he would have nothing too.
Abby.
I have to go.
Abby? Wait.
Abby.
Oh my God, are you okay?
I just talked to the doctor. She said it's going to take a long time before I feel like myself again, but I am going to live because of you.
Super.
You're not going to believe this, but Nan, she just confessed to everything.
She did? Damn, I wish I had that on tape. We've got a lot of evidence, but what we need is irrefutable proof.
I know what we can do.
What?
We need to search the lake.
Dad's lake? Why?
Ah, il est au fond.
What's in there? Jesus, that's where she put him. So she really did it.
Sorry.
Hey, listen, don't apologize, Abby. You found the truth. Now look, I am going to send you some money. Book the first flight out of there you can. Come see me. You're not going to want to be around them for this next little bit.
There's one last thing I need to do.
Just tell us what she said, Mum.
I can tell you.
Abby.
These are the last words I'm going to say to any of you.
No.
Ah, voilà.
What do you think we give a flying monkey's rat's
Auntie
ass?
June, let's start with you. I know that you've been through a lot in your life, and I might even feel sorry for you if you weren't such a vindictive, cruel bully. I've always wanted to say this to you. I hate you. I hate you.
Hey, Ab, that is not cool, okay?
Toby, how nice of you to volunteer to go next. What can I say about you? Nothing, because there is nothing to you. You are a self-obsessed personality vacuum and a parasite. You follow tragedy around the globe and still somehow manage to make it about you.
Exactement, Flop.
If I lost my entire village to a devastating earthquake, you would still be the worst thing to ever happen to me. And Bradley, I might as well complete the set. You're not actively terrible, but you just really, really creep me out.
Thanks.
Abby, I don't know what you think.
Mum, I spent my whole life trying to live up to whatever it was that you expected from me, but the truth is you never wanted anything from me. You wanted to be better than me, I think just so that no matter what, you could tell yourself that I will never be good enough for you. I wish I had the courage to say this a long time ago. Fuck you.
Eh ben voilà, ça fait du bien.
Oh my god, Abby. Oh god, am I next?
Ouais, c'est ça.
Lottie, you're messed up and really shallow, really, really shallow, but I don't think it's entirely all your fault. So just give me some time and I'll text you.
Okay. Awesome.
And by the way, Nan is a murderer. I'll let her fill you in on the details.
Nan?
Wait, what?
Mum, what's she talking about?
What's going on?
Don't worry, I know a good lawyer.
Do I get a speech too?
Listen, just don't go getting yourself poisoned again, okay?
Well, I'll take that. I like this new Abby.
Yeah, me too.
Ploum. Ben c'est la fin. Hein. C'est la fin, c'est la fin. C'est la fin. Et ben c'est la fin, alors ça va être la fin du stream dans quelques secondes aussi.